enjoy the game. Let's play some D&D. Get all that advantage. So in the last game, the 6 of you were in the Lantern Peace Cathedral inside the below in hell. As you were trying to purge out the corruption, you came across quite a bit of magic items. Equipping yourself, you went up the stairs into the center of the cathedral, where you were attacked by a rock and some demonic minions. And as you were fighting them, the angel that you were trying to save became corrupted and charged all of you with the giant infernal machine on its back that was full of tubes and wires that was keeping it alive. Some of you jumped on the giant angel's back, pulling some of the feeding tubes and the wires out of the angel, slowly killing the angel. The fallen angel did get some pretty good blows off, and as a lot of your companions were broken, bleeding, on the verge of death, killed this fallen angel. It fell. As the angel fell, you would recall that the angel was terrified of if it died in the below, it would stay in the below. And as it was dying with its last breath, the temple itself vanished, teleporting away from the below back to its original location, which was the small village, the small city of Galemoore. So we're going to pick up this game. I'm going to jump to the continent real quick because we have a new map. It's much easier just to drop the entire map onto this thing instead of having just Ulkadia, because you guys are starting to travel. So I'll show you where you guys are, and then we're going to pick up right to where the 6 of you are in this cathedral that just rematerialized in the middle of the city after it's been gone for quite some time. So on the map. There we go. So you guys are up here in Galemoore, west of the Desolation, which would mean that you guys went from way down here to Brews all the way up here, almost 750 miles from where your original location was.
Guess mine and Varric's contract is probably void at this point.
Yeah.
So you have landed now in a small city at the edge of Him's Basin. Galemoore is one of the few major civilizations to survive the threat of the Desolation. To the city's west is the Temperate Forest and the mountain range Tempest Edge. But for those that have an idea about Galemoore, you know that it's a population a little over 2,000 people, 85% human. It's a heavy human population. But it's unique in that it's 1/3 Oshimi and 1/3 Ulkadian. So it's like a mix, like a melting pot for the Western continent. Anyone that is proficient in history, can you give me a history roll?
Well, I suppose I can.
22.
Back off, bitch.
I assure you my history is much better. Well,
Nope,
you know
no,
what?
it's not.
I won't
Nope,
finish
it's
that
not.
sentence because
Sit down, rabbit.
He's gonna burn a chronology and then reroll. Chrono reroll.
Oh, you know what? You know what?
No.
Is it?
Hold on.
What?
I don't know why it's
You're that
bouncing.
egotistical.
I'm going to fucking do it because I've been drinking this evening and I want the satisfaction.
Little man syndrome.
Yes, actually, well, little rabbit syndrome, I'll have you know.
Oh, that's true. You can have that one. He loves Game of Thrones.
If he creates someone laugh so hard.
And
Where
get
the fuck
pissed.
is the history? I got banned or something.
Yeah,
Bloody hell. I'll use my advantage to at least tie her.
Do you want to use your advantage?
Fuck you.
You should have chrono shifted
Yes.
her.
Oh
Force her
no,
to go
I can.
more.
I have a second use. I can totally do it.
Can I do anything about
Is
this?
it a willing thing?
So the two
No,
of you,
it doesn't.
Oh.
I could just do it.
We're
I can
just,
do it
like,
twice
bickering.
per long rest.
you guys are just materialized in this new city, and you're like looking out the windows in the doorway because it's like a destructive mess. And Alrendi's thinking pretty hard, and then Dazzler's is just thinking really hard and looks over and sees Alrendi thinking, and she tries to think even harder.
It's effortless. Stop.
So with a 22 and a 22,
It's fake.
you would know that Galemoore is ruled by an elven prince. His name is Orsil Numis. And I'm
Did you
gonna
write that down?
that's his name right there.
Thank you.
With your high history checks, you would know that this prince is rarely seen in the city, as he prefers to live a lavish lifestyle elsewhere, and he leaves the city to be governed by his steward. You'd also know that it's pretty common knowledge that the prince Orsil doesn't give a damn about the city, and he lives this life of luxury, and he has his position thanks to his family. His family is House Numis, one of the 7 great houses of the Krovian Empire in Krov. But this is still a major area. They have high trade, and they do have a pretty good defense system to keep the desolation at bay. Let's pop it out
He's
here.
a prince looking for a queen. He's not a
That's
queen
what
yet?
I was thinking.
Hey, Ren.
I'm an elf.
Sure.
You're an elf.
Can we sell you to the prince?
He has money, and I have ambitions.
As soon as my music kicks on.
What type of elf is he?
With the 22, he is a son elf. He's like you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Even better.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he's heard of my family.
So there's this loud crack as the cathedral materializes, and you look around. You can smell the salty air. You can hear the commotion, the running of feet, screams and shouts in common. People freaking out because this huge Lantern Priest Cathedral has just materialized, and because the floor of this cathedral is broken and pretty disheveled, you can see that whatever structure was originally here has just been crushed by the priest cathedral that has reanimated.
Hopefully it wasn't the other church.
Oh, man.
So the 6 of you, the bright sun is upon you. You're still covered in soot and ash from being in the below. But for the first time in a couple days, you can take a deep breath and get some fresh air in your lungs. But this is very quickly, as you guys have little time to react, as you can hear footfalls and shouts of what sounds like people in leadership positions are rushing towards you. Harlequin, what's up? The angel that was behind you has, where its body had laid, has vanished, and all there is the charred remains, like an ash circle, almost like when they mark
What about
dead
the blood?
bodies. It is gone. What was it?
What about the blood?
The blood's still there. There's still
Is it?
blood.
Okay. Does it look like when an angel dies in Supernatural?
Basically.
Okay. Yeah. That's cool.
What about like the demons that we killed with the rock and stuff?
They are all gone as well.
I'm immediately gonna try to head back and get some blood out of frustration.
Sure.
Let us deal with the guards, I guess. All right.
So
I'll follow Cal.
everyone's rushing.
Oh, I'm definitely harvesting some angel blood.
Fucked.
We'll keep the guards distracted. while
All
they're
the
doing
animals,
this
go talk to the
nonsense.
guards.
Yeah.
The humanoid is going inside. Be gone, my furries.
Oh, but there's definitely profit in such things. I will have to get a couple vials for myself.
Do we see them running out the dock?
Yeah, so as you guys are emerging from the cathedral, and as you step out, you can see that you're stepping over what you would immediately identify, Cal, as a newly built Lantern Priest church. You're stepping over wood planks and pieces of like alabaster pillar.
People are inside that church.
Oh God! How many people did we kill?
There's
I hope it's not service day.
We didn't kill them.
What time of day is it?
Rezmir killed him. Yes.
Rezmir just fucked his own people.
it's midday.
Might as well call him Prince Numis.
You'd have to ask to see what day it is because it changes a bit when you change planes. But it's midday. It's sunny out. It's a little humid, so you imagine that it's still in the summer. Commoners are looking up and around you, and you see guards making their way across the bridge going towards the cathedral. You see some of the commanders, but there's also someone in the center, almost like he's being protected by the guards here. He looks like a storm draconic. He wears very well-made sashes and cloth. Does not carry any weapons with him, but he has a large book tied to a chain that he wears around his belt. They're all rushing across. And as they're rushing up, the draconic shouts out, "Is anyone hurt? Are you okay?"
No.
There was no one nearby.
Can I look for like the Wizard of Oz situation where any like feet sticking up underneath?
Will's feet curling up.
So are we like still like really messed
How
up
much
looking?
brain
Or
Is
Is
just,
there a
like,
pair of
fully
magical
heal us?
red shoes?
That's the draconic.
Oh, that's cool. I thought he was the red one.
You guys are covered in blood and in like the fight. You guys have all healed up, but you're still covered in the muck and you have the below on top of you. Basically, you're still covered in hell. But they continue advancing.
As you say that, Ook's gonna go up to this tree and she's gonna like start rubbing her back against it like a bear.
I was just gonna meet them on
And then
this
she's
like
gonna
little
peel a piece of bark off and chew on it.
palisade here.
The draconic puts up his fist. Halt! Up there, you!
Yes.
Were you inside that cathedral when it landed?
No, we were in the other cathedral that just landed on this one.
Make a deception with advantage.
No, the one we came
No,
in
no,
on.
no. Yeah.
No, he's
I,
saying we were.
I meant to say like we were in the one that just fell on.
Oh, I
This.
thought you were trying to act like
Oh,
you got crushed and you were just like
yeah,
crawling
I thought
out.
you were playing it.
No, I thought he was asking if we were in like the previous one. I'm just telling the truth.
Okay.
Oh, that was such a good lie.
Was it though?
I think they would have realized if we were in their fucking town.
Yeah.
We're a
We're
little.
covered in blood. Like,
We could be one of the 2,000. Who knows?
We
We were murdering all of the churchgoers when suddenly this other cathedral landed on us.
It's not what it looks like.
Yeah.
As there's two people inside the cathedral harvesting an angel.
down here try to talk to these guys, so they don't go up there and
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah.
He opens up his book and he flips to a couple pages and he holds it up. He reads it for a second. He looks up at Cal and Roach. You're Volthera. Shifts a couple pages. You're Golganthi. Yes?
That would be correct.
Correct.
Lucky for you, that church was being built and was not finished. Whatever sorcery you did to cause this destruction. What do you have to say for yourselves?
Well, you have no idea how much that clears my conscience. But it actually wasn't us. It was Rezmir himself that moved this temple back to where it belongs.
So you claim to be saviors?
Not necessarily, but we cleansed the temple in the below, and he returned it to its proper place.
This is the original cathedral.
If you wish to inspect it, feel free.
Yes. He motions, and the guards and the veterans start to rush up. stairs.
I go motion at Varric to run back and tell them.
Before we
That's
run
probably
past
okay.
Ook is gonna like cover the sword that she took out of the catacombs.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Other great legend warrior.
You're gonna sheath it.
Actually, I'll just
cover the
I'll just
hilt
walk
with a
up
bag or
and
something.
poke my head in before they get up here. And
So it's
tell
been like
them
maybe 5.
Gathers
10
will be consulting notes and taking them as he tries to extract as much angel blood as he can.
Alright,
Right.
I'm just taking angel blood, yeah.
Well, they're coming up here, so don't stop taking angel blood.
Like 5 minutes. Like we went in and then you guys went over and talked to them. It's maybe.
Just don't be in the act while they come over here.
Who knows? I'm not writing notes like that little rabbit does.
How many empty vials do you guys have?
We have done nothing wrong.
I have an
Oh.
empty water skin.
Okay.
I actually don't have any. But I will I will gladly dump out my ink vial to collect a little bit, I suppose, because
And you can't.
I need magical anyway, so...
Okay.
Oh no, then I can't take any notes. I'll take the angel blood, I can get more.
The gods are
You can
coming.
write your notes in angel blood.
Was the blood
Well,
itself like actually
That is
blood, or was it,
actually
like,
a very
black?
interesting
It
idea.
is.
I might
Black
have to
liquid
do
stuff.
so.
Yeah, the angel blood's not red. It's black sludgy blood.
Yes, they won't even know. It's
Yeah.
fine.
So you guys, you fill up your water skin as much as you can with blood. You fill up your little ink vial with blood, and then Cow puts his head in, shouts out in there.
What? What is it?
The gods are here.
And then guards just immediately rush past him.
Oh bother.
Hey, you guys look like researchers. You'll be fine.
I am a bloody researcher. I'm from the God's damn Royal College.
I take a few steps away from Dathers. Just don't want to be an accomplice.
Associated.
The guards immediately start to disperse around to the cathedral and the veterans. Digital Prophet says Dathers needs that advantage.
He really doesn't.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
You
deserve
don't
it.
need to encourage my
Deserve it.
behavior, but I'm certain we appreciate
It's
it.
all a lie.
Thanks for 300 bits,
For
dude.
what he burned it on, he doesn't deserve it.
And he shared 3 emotes.
Hey!
Cool.
Hey,
Thanks, yo.
We are just a pawn in his game.
So as they start walking around and stuff and hurrying about, Ren is going to point towards the large lantern pyre thing, and she's like, "Quick, check the catacombs. I believe there was a bit of unrest down there."
I'm gonna put you guys out just a little bit too. They nod at you and they rush down the steps. Others are going up towards the where the organ was. You guys are playing the organ and they disperse. And as they're all dispersing, Anus looks a little bewildered, but he keeps a very straight face.
Anus?
Enos? Enos Maiden. I didn't say penis, I said Enos.
Damn it.
Enos or anus?
Anus.
Anus?
Enos.
Enos. So like how Dan says
He obviously is from northern Pennsylvania, or maybe near the Cleveland area. I believe they call them the Amish up there. I don't know.
I can't say anus because then it's gonna be anus. It's gotta be Enos. It's got the E for a reason.
Enos.
Enos.
You gave yourself a name that backs you into corners both ways.
It's fine.
Enos.
It's for the laws in the Twitch. So here we go. We got Mr.
Can we get Pogs in chat, please?
Steward Maiden addresses all of you.
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
This looks like you've returned the Lost Temple. It has been decades since this has been here. This is amazing. You must tell me everything that happened.
That's very fine with me, as long as you give us a place to clean off this mess.
Yes, your finest inn will suffice. Just bill everything to House Frostberry. I'm certain my father will take care of it.
That might be a little problematic, but there is there's a decent inn to the east, just on the outskirts of town, that would
What is
gladly.
Well, then just bloody sell the bill to the Royal College.
The coastside inn will gladly take all of you. Fortunately, our inn is under renovations at the moment, and he points towards the market square. You can see one of what looks to be all the buildings are set and look pretty well established, but there's one building that is obviously burned down pretty recently.
Just guide us to this inn, and we'll answer any questions you have to the best.
Well, if you're going to be heading to the coastside inn, if you don't mind, I'd like to peruse the cathedral for a bit, and then I will make my way there. Maybe we can discuss things over dinner tonight.
That sounds fine.
Can I do an inside check?
Sure. You're all welcome guests here at Galemoore. I am Steward Maiden, and I rule in favor of Orsil Numis.
So, I would definitely recognize that name if he's from Krav, correct?
Yeah, he's one of the seven great houses, so he's he's a big deal.
Yeah. That's from our history check, bro. The not 22 that you didn't roll.
I roll insight too.
Yeah. I don't think like he's really too cheery, and it just doesn't feel good.
With a 13, he's definitely excited to see the temples back, but he's also putting on a show. He's being very like flamboyant, very like rambunctious about this.
Okay.
And he's strangely not like if a normal person would see a temple immediately just emerge, they would be kind of weird about it, and he's just kind of rushing inside, excited, and kind of brushing you guys off.
Yeah, so he is. Okay, so weird.
Let's be off to the inn.
Before you go, your names, please.
My name is Cal. Cyril is this golem, and I'll let the others introduce themselves.
Dathers Frostberry, second son to House Frostberry, Krov.
Good day.
Good day.
Good day.
I am Ook Chukwu. You can call me Ook. From Veropia.
It is a pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
And you as well.
I'm Roach.
A cheery fellow. Well, by all means, explore the city. If this is your first time here, we are a good place to spend a week. Now, if you'll excuse me, he starts to like back up as he's saying this, and he just like darts into the inn.
He didn't even care that I didn't say my name.
Rude. He did seem a little impatient.
He just is like, whoop.
But isn't this what his gods call a miracle?
I think he was more influenced with himself.
Possible.
I think he's going to take credit of it.
Probably.
Well, simpler folk just don't appreciate the things that the gods are willing to do. I was promised an audience with Rezmir himself, and I would really love to copy that spell into my spell book, if that is at all possible.
You weren't the only one, Rabbit.
Wait, when were you promised an audience?
Well,
The
something
angel.
about
Angel.
what we were doing with that angel, but
He said he would take us to see Rezmir. And as far as I'm concerned, Rezmir could be a liar. Or a
I
breaker.
suppose if I get back to the Royal College, we'll rework that teleportation spell I was working on and try our luck again, I suppose. I
I
don't
have
know.
a feeling that angel was the reason we couldn't even speak to Rezmir in the first place.
And if
You
that
ready?
angel made a promise, it was his promise, not Resmir's.
True.
He's a byproduct of Resmir.
You couldn't help but notice, Resmir only responded to us when that angel was slain.
Well, he was not cleansed. We couldn't do that. Or he didn't want it.
So it's very likely we would have never met Resmir if the angel had survived.
Isn't this lion's roar what led us into the church in the first place?
That was before we were in the church. That place was filthy. Far
That
worse
was
than
filthy.
the entire below is.
Regardless, I'm glad to be out of there.
True. Feel bad for leaving those fellows behind there, but if you willingly go to the below, that's your own doing.
I mean, they didn't seem too upset, so. Especially that dwarf. I can't recall his name.
Neither can I. I hope their car works, though.
Just hold up.
I guess
Well,
we're gonna
thank
wash
you.
off.
I am
before we,
sorry for his, for their friend Mort, though.
You are.
kind of an
He
asshole.
was a brash little guy, but, it's not our place to judge
I'm
him.
sure he meant very well.
Rondek.
That's his
I'm
name.
quite sure that Skull decided to bring us there on his own.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He brought his own death upon him.
Yeah. Let's go clean off
Or-
and look around town.
So there's that little river of water, and you guys just kind of grab it up, wash it off pretty quickly.
In the river?
Yeah. We don't have showers.
Oh,
in the
not
time
El
period.
Rendi, fine.
I'm gonna
He
wash
wants
my
heated
hands.
water.
I'm gonna wash
Yeah.
my
Use-
hands. I'll wash off my
use-
shield.
Use persistent.
Oh yeah, you're a
Prestidigitation.
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hate that word, too.
The longest fucking word in the game.
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
If that's
Just use
it,
press.
you can clean us all off.
I already cleaned myself off. Just rub yourself against a tree.
So as you guys
Yeah.
like walking away from this little number 9 here is where your cathedral fell. And then it's pretty easy to gather where the inn is, and the inn is all the way over here at 16. So this is the only active inn right now because the other one burned down in the middle of town. This one burned down.
I blame the prince.
Oversight. Yeah, you
Is
should.
there any shops we can visit?
Yeah, so as you guys walk out here, a couple things that stick out to you. One is where you see number 8. That is a large, like a shrine. And it's, for those that are from Ulkadia, you'll recognize it pretty quickly. It is a shrine of the Lost Sailors. It is a shrine that a lot of people put up when they are at coastal towns in Ulkadia, just to remember those lost at sea. People come here, they'll leave gifts and flowers and things to remember people by. You would notice at number 10, it looks like a guard barracks, as that's where the guards had rushed out to make their way towards you when you were dealing with everything. There is a tavern that you can make out at number 3, although you have to get a little bit closer to see it. And then you can see a very large museum at number 4 past the tower. This museum is almost as wide and as long as the street, and there is a good crowd of people that are walking into it. One's the town hall, and then in the middle there, the market square, there's a ton of shops in there if you wanted to buy like some basic goods. So if you wanted to like go into the town and look around, you could go that way, or you could go across the bridge, go towards the inn.
Do we have any spare magic items to sell while we're here?
No, I was thinking about the bracers, but I think that since it worked
That's
out
actually
that
super
combat.
good. Yeah. I don't think we have any magic
I don't think
items
so.
that we actually want to lose. No. Yeah. Let's just If you guys want to shop for stuff, we can do that.
Yeah, Ren's good. She's probably just gonna walk around a little bit.
Well, I could
I'll
use
join her or
another
not.
ink vial, I suppose.
Actually, she
I'll
probably
grab
doesn't
a-
really want company.
I'll grab. Never mind. I don't have enough gold for them.
Well, how much gold do you need?
I mean,
I have 9
might
silver.
have enough. I wanted to get a potion of healing just in case. But... How much is a regular potion of healing?
50 gold.
I guess I do have enough. Alright, yeah, I'll buy one.
All right.
Took the 50 gold out.
So you guys go past the memorial.
Oh, actually, I don't. Ren's gonna stay there for a little bit, but she's gonna kind of do her own thing, so.
You want to stop at the memorial?
She is, yeah.
If you like.
I'll just follow people around until we go to the inn.
Okay.
I'm just making my way to the end.
I guess I'll go
Ren
over the roach
specifically doesn't want to be around Cal.
then.
Take it on poor line, man.
No.
So Cal
Right.
is Gollum and Roach are going across the bridge towards the inn. Ren stopping at the statue, the Lost Shrine at 8. Dathers, Ook, and Varric. What are you guys doing?
Okay, Ook can sense that Ren wants to have her alone time, but she's going to keep her distance and kind of hang around
She appreciates
and wander.
Okay.
Since we're in a new
Oh.
place.
Can I try to haggle the person down from 50 to 40?
you could
gold?
you could try.
Come on, Mark.
Well, first off, do they also sell ink? Because I might be able to help in that transaction if they do.
Yeah, magic item shops usually sell ink and just like parchment and scrolls and stuff.
Alright, I already know that I don't have enough gold for proper ink and paper for transcribing spells, but if one ink bottle is full of angel blood, I could definitely use at least another. But I will assist in the haggling for at least 45 gold per healing potion.
Okay. So you guys make your way into, and at number 19 you see it's a place called Roots and Vials Alchemist Shop. And inside there is a very short, angry looking gnome with huge bushy eyebrows that hang out to the side. As you walk in the door, he turns around. Yeah. What can I get you?
Could I get a potion of healing? And what did you want, Dathers?
Oh, I just need another ink bottle. Nothing too fancy right at the moment.
How much would that be?
Potion can be 50 gold. Ink. In the bottle or just an empty bottle?
Well, preferably also ink in the bottle, if that is possible.
1 ounce, I'll run you 10 gold.
10 gold
60
for
total.
for a regular bottle of ink?
Yeah.
Alright.
Could we bring this down from 60 to 45?
I'll have you know, most merchants in the city of Krov sell their goods at least 60% of the prices you're putting forth of us. Now, me, as the second son of a great house of Krov, definitely knows prices. So, if you're going to try to squander us at such a price, how about 45 gold for the health potion, 8 gold for the ink, we'll call it even, and then maybe give you some more business later. We're probably going to be here for a while.
Make persuasion check.
Rabbit sus.
Are you going to bamf that?
What a dancing today.
Persuasion is not one of his strong suits,
Oh no!
You're a rabbit.
He listens and he leans forward and his eyebrows almost fall over his eyes and he wipes them back like he's pushing back his hair. Right, listen here. Penny Stoutman doesn't cut prices for nobody. And if you want to buy a potion, this is the only shop in Galemoore.
Man's running
How-
a monopoly.
True.
If you
How
wanna,
much would these be? I put down 4 amethysts.
you show him the amethyst.
Yeah,
How many you show?
all 4.
He looks at you. Give me 2, and I'll give you what you want.
What you really want.
Well, I happen to know these would be 50 gold from Krov.
Ah, smart one, are you?
So you're trying to overcharge us again. I see. Maybe we shouldn't do business with you. We'll find someone else.
There's no one.
Hey, if you want to take your chances with the killer bees, then so be it. But don't come crawling back to old Stoutman.
Well, I suppose I could just teleport us back to Krov and get our business done there. We'll say 5 gold for the ink, 45 for the healing potion. That is after the cost of one of those gems. And we'll call it a fair transaction.
Make another persuasion with disadvantage because you missed the first one. A 14. You got yourself a
It is-
deal.
You seem like a reasonable folk. We will definitely do business in the future. Thank you very much.
Pushes him towards you. He takes the gem and he puts one of those large monocles in. He starts to look at it. Wait.
Alright.
He wipes off his blood.
No?
No, no.
Still got shine to it. Pleasure doing business with you.
Alright, I took the one out.
So give yourself a health potion, and the Dathers gets his ink, another inkwell.
Because the other is full of angel blood.
As you guys are walking out, these 2 very rough-looking sailors walk in. They both look to be Ulkadian. And you notice that on both of them, they have on the right side of their neck, under their ear, there's a very crude tattoo that looks like a bee. And they both walk in, and as they walk in, you hear Penny Stoutman. God damn it! It's that time of the month already.
Hmm.
Keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay, so you guys.
He can get swindled.
So you guys walk out from 19, and as you walk out, you can see Alarendi is by the Shrine of the Lost Sailors at number 8, and you can see Ook kind of walking around, but not very stealthily, keeping an eye on her. Ook, you would see them too.
Just at the shrine here, Ren is going to put her hands, her little eye palms, on the statue. No particular place, and she's going to close her eyes to see if she wants to concentrate on like another worldly feeling. Like she's not convinced. She's super mad about Rezmir and the angel, and she's struggling in her faith to find a direction to continue her family quest. And she wants to feel something, and maybe this could help her. Ma says hello, fuck off. But if after a few minutes of her doing that, and if she feels something or not, she'll walk around.
So you put your hand on the shrine. Below you, there's flowers. Some look fresh. Some look like they've been there for quite some time and have withered away. And there's other little small trinkets. And as you're sitting there resting, this little girl walks up. She has this little necklace, and the necklace is like a small trident. And she doesn't look sad, but she looks like she's made this walk quite a bit. And you see her, she hangs the necklace on this little flowers that have been kind of wilting away. And as she looks up at you, she looks up at you. She has brown hair pulled back. She wears pretty tattered clothing. She looks like a farmer or like a a sailor's daughter. It's okay. They all come back. I'm sure whoever you're missing will come back too.
What if they don't?
Well, then we'll see them again.
I don't want to go to Bodoma to see mine. Not yet.
How old did you say the girl is?
Maybe 9, 8 or 9.
Children, I'm sorry, I can't.
If she walks away, Ook is gonna go up to her when she starts walking away.
The kid starts to. She walks off. She doesn't. She can't really. The kid that age can't really process Alarindi's like sad or like having trouble with her faith. She just thinks she's there praying. She walks off.
Yeah.
Before she leaves, Ook is gonna give her 5 gold.
Jesus.
Is that decent gold?
Damn.
Oh,
That's a lot.
that's-
Yeah, that's a lot.
She's gonna give her 5 gold,
That's like a year.
Months of food.
Yeah.
That's a
and then
huge
she's gonna
amount.
tell the kid, while you wait for their return. And then she's gonna let her go. Give her like a little rub on the head.
Mama! And she runs off. Mommy! Mommy!
Ook has about as much money sense as Eek and Yuska.
We can have meat with bread tonight, Mommy! She rushes off in the street.
That's
I eat
good.
bark off trees, man. Like, I'm easy.
Who needs money when you got trees?
And the best snacks around are just right under this rock I'm gonna look under.
A lot of
Hey,
cool
man.
Matata.
Smoke trees, get gold.
Ren's gonna see that and shake her head, but it does make her smile at Ook because Oak's really kind, and Ren was just thinking about herself, and she knows that. But it's nice to realize that she should be a little bit more like Ook.
That is a very. You guys would see that too. 'Cause it's pretty out in the open there.
Who just gives a child 5 gold like that? The nerve of some people.
That child is gonna spend it all on candy.
I wouldn't doubt it for a second.
All right. I didn't know we had so many pessimists.
Hey, where's
in here.
Kyle at? We need
Good
some more
lord.
optimism in this party.
We're about to get mugged by the local thieves guild.
Oh,
That is
God.
going to be a raccoon
If
on the
that
bridge
child
there.
had any, if that child had any sense, they would invest that money. They'd be rich by the time they were 16, I assure you.
Mhm.
I'm
Ren's
glad
gonna
I'm away from you guys and don't hear this.
Ren's
Ook
gonna
rolled
go
a
towards the museum.
perception check earlier because we're still by the church, right? We can see the church.
You guys are
With the
about.
entrances.
You guys are like all right here right now. So you can
see around it.
Yeah, you can see the church. Church is there.
She wants to look for like any individuals that may have come to investigate the church and then may have looked suspicious and possibly dispersed quickly. If anything strange like that happened.
Yeah. So this is you rolled pretty high. There is a lot of people that wander around this part of the town because it is there's 2,000 people in the city. You'd imagine maybe 100 people go out on boats. So there's like a lot of traffic. There are some very shady looking people that approach the cathedral. They don't go in, but it has definitely gathered a lot of attention from all walks of life. But no one besides the guards and the steward have entered and exited.
Okay.
I'm headed towards the museum.
Now, would there be a place where I could potentially send a raven to the Royal College or any sort of communication?
Oh fuck! I think I have a message.
I'm checking my notes. Make sure I put a
Yeah.
place in.
You just gotta convince Ren.
There is, and you would know places like this. You usually have to go to some of the mage towers or the lighthouses, and you would spot one up on a hill way down here at number 20.
Dathers would like to report into the Royal College, so he'll make his way down there.
Downtown. Walking fast.
Downtown.
Downtown.
Derek will come with you.
Doo-doo-doo.
All right, so you guys are 2 of you are going towards the lighthouse.
Who's
Alarin,
ascending?
Alrendi's going towards the museum.
Mhm.
So Cal and Roach, you guys cross this bridge that opens up, kind of divides the sections of the city. And as you cross the bridge, this eastern part of Galemoore does get noticeably a little poor. You're going into like the shanties of the town. As you cross number 13 that you see there, it looks like a very large fish market. People are going through, people are selling their wares that they've caught. It smells, if you like fish, either amazing or god awful, depending on Roach. How you react to stinky fish. You might enjoy it, I don't know.
Hey, that's racist against bug people.
But there's
Well,
a
Roach might actually not like it because he's from Ignathar, so he's not used to that smell.
It's true. So there's a very musky stank that comes from the fish market, and there's a lot of people just buying fish and talking and carousing. If you want to continue onward, when you get close to 15, you'll see a very large very large blacksmith shop here at 15, and then at 14 is a large lumber mill. The blacksmith shop says the Salty Anvil. You can see a couple of anvils are set up and people are crafting swords and armor. And then ways away from the town, it goes up a hill and then out. You can see the inn pretty far away in the distance. As it does, though, slight drizzle is going to start to fall.
Guess we'll just keep walking through the drizzle. I don't care about rain. Ooh, look at that animated. Ooh, that rain. Ooh.
What's up, Foundry?
Oh, if this was Roll20, the game would have crashed 5 minutes ago.
All right.
Oh my god, yeah.
Unless Roach wants to wait out the rain, we'll just keep walking towards it. I don't care.
mind.
And Cyril's literally a rock.
And my perception is +7, so I think I have a passive of 17 then? So if anything interesting happens around us.
You saying Lee would make something happen to us? After that?
In the middle of a city? No.
He described us as going into a lower class zone, so I'm expecting pickpockets.
Hey Lee, sing Soft Kitty for us, please.
I mean, I could put
Cyril's
Barnaby.
gonna always be like shoulders length apart from Cal behind him.
Barnaby.
Goddamn Bonabitch.
That was
About
the
this museum.
first NPC that Lemon ever met in any game we ever ran, was Barnaby.
Yeah.
Remember that
Yeah.
raccoon?
Yeah.
Yep.
We're getting swindled in a fucking alley.
It wasn't. I think you were just actually crossing a bridge.
I'm gonna.
No, I was in an alleyway.
I'm gonna show you the.
Yeah, no, that was the bridge. It was a bridge.
It was a bridge?
You
was
went
a-
head of an
middle
alley.
town and you got
Yeah.
swindled.
Fucking Barnaby.
I'm gonna show you the museum, but I will.
Yes, please.
I will warn you that this is a very big museum with a big map, and you want to return with the party.
Okay. Cool.
Are we
Don't
about
tell
to?
anyone else. Just show me.
Are we about to do a heist on a museum?
That's what I was thinking.
No.
I don't
We're
want anyone
going
else
to be
see it.
hired by the local thieves guild to burn down the museum because it
gonna be-
refuses to pay its dues.
I'm
There
not
you go.
gonna stay here for very long at all.
There we go. So this is the map for the museum. And Razorkid knows me too well.
I'm sure they would love Roach's sword.
You did just say you haven't done a heist in a while.
That's true. You approach already an impressive 2-story building with walls of brick and limestone and windows placed at regular intervals. A wrought iron fence wraps around the building, housing a well-manicured garden. In front of you, a short flight of steps leads up to the public entrance as a guard lazily watches you as you walk up. The front door is open. The sturdy oak double doors are set in the iron hinges in the stone frame. And as you walk up, the guard just kind of motions. It's open. Yeah, only Ren can see it right now. Unless you're watching the stream.
Well,
Okay, I'm
might
seeing
just
it from
have
a
to pull up the
distance.
stream.
So as you step inside, Alrendi, the ceiling here is 40 feet
Luke
high.
has the inside knowledge.
You see to your left there, areas for coat checks sit on the left, and a grand staircase leads up to the second floor above you. A female draconic sits at what looks to be an information desk. She waves you over to her.
I do come over. This place has a coat rack. Damn.
Oh. Here to visit the museum? Or are you here to speak to Xiang?
Well, actually, I was hoping to know if you had any flyers or pamphlets that I could take on the go with me. I'm not staying for very long.
Fortunately, I don't, but I do know that Xiang does have a very highly prospectable artifact that he's going to be checking in soon. And it will be up for display as soon as he finishes examining it.
Do you know what it is?
I do not until he only shows us at the last minute.
Oh.
We still have our desolation exhibits. We still have the grand exhibits from the Kobaran jungles. The Triceratops bones are still up if you haven't seen them yet. They are very impressive.
Wow. Sounds very cultured. Well, when do you expect Xiang to show this exhibit?
You hear a call from across you. And this Nalaman, he looks like a half Hanoi, half Nalaman. He reaches out and looks at, like, down the corridor. It will be ready when it is ready.
Genshin? Sorry.
Xiang.
I know. I'm talking
Where the
about the game.
weaves at?
To be ready
Can
when
I
it
get
is ready.
IAs in chat, please?
Yes, of course. I didn't mean any offense by that.
I did not take it as an offense.
They could have that, sadly.
Right, yep. You are Xiang, I assume?
But of course.
Is that a Naruto headband?
Does he have something else for us, or is that just a picture?
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, I just popped up
And
his
the-
token.
Yeah, like on his token he has like a forehead piece. Is that like a stone in his forehead? Is that like a headband, or is that like a
So as he peers around the corner, he has a headband wrapped around, tied in blue, and in the center of the headband, right in the very center there is another. It looks like a strange, like, painted bee, like a bumblebee.
a bee?
Yeah. He wears very long, flowing robes of white, blue. You uwu bastards! This is a cool picture.
Ren's gonna walk over towards him, and she'll hold out her hand. She says, "My name is Arendi, from the House of the Creator." in Ulkadia.
He sees your palm, and as he was about to extend it, he stops and he puts his hand back.
Is there a problem?
It's a pleasure to meet you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must return to my work. And as you kind of you kind of look in there,
Yeah, I went to look at
you can see a set of well-made arrows that are sitting inside a very large glass case. And on top of the case, in this parchment, in very big words, it says, "Property of Lala. Valuation in process. Do not touch."
Okay. Could I do an insight check on trying to understand the face he gave when he saw my hand and didn't want to shake it?
Sure.
Because automatically he says. And I say we vote him out.
Ooh, cool dice.
Ah, fuck. Close to a 20.
He...
Does an advantage help this?
You'll get the same. He visibly... It was very faint, but he recoiled a bit when he saw Almadoon's marking on your hand.
Yeah. He's evil. That's okay. We'll get him. I'm gonna leave.
Or we'll
Time for a
join it.
heist. Time for a heist.
Approach my.
All right. So as you emerge from the museum, it is raining. It's raining on Dathers and Varric as you guys make your way up towards the tower there.
Do I see Ook outside?
Yeah. Yep. She'd be outside.
Okay. Ren will walk up to Ook and kind of like gesture for her to walk with her as they walk through the market, probably towards the inn. And she say, "So there seems to be a pretty popular item going to be on display soon in the museum, and it's being evaluated by an individual who doesn't respect not Resmir, Almadoon, it would seem. He recoiled when I went to shake his hand and he saw the eyes." She's trying to say this like kind of secretly, like she's not even looking at Ook, you know, they talk and walk.
Okay.
And who was this? Was he an elf like yourself?
He was a half elf created by some blasphemy. His name was Xiong, and he appeared to be there was a bee on his forehead. I remember that. It was very unusual.
A
But-
bee.
Yeah, like
That's
a
strange.
bumblebee. It was blue. I don't know what that means, but I think we should be in the museum at the time that they send out this magic item. Apparently, it was from the property of Lala. Like it's property of Lala, and I don't know what that means either.
Property of Lala. Ook wouldn't have no idea what that is, probably.
Nope.
Of course.
Would my history proficiency tell me?
No, but because
Would my
it's
religion proficiency tell
it's
me?
like a code name.
Oh, okay, so that could mean anything. That dick. Anyway,
While you were speaking to him, did you mention the church?
I couldn't say anything. I introduced myself, and he said he wanted to get back to his work. He didn't seem to care at all. No one did, actually.
Well, perhaps that could be an indication of something if he hears about this and he gets upset about the news.
Why would he get upset about the news?
Well, if he seems upset by Almadoon, then perhaps witnessing a Resmir event would upset him as well.
That's a good idea.
If he has malicious intent, but I agree with you. We should perhaps find the rest of the group and tell them about this. Did they say what time he was going to show this off?
No, he got a bit snippy with me then there and said that it would be shown in due time. So whenever. Thinks he's some sort of fanciful type.
Definitely not an elf thing.
No, only the pretenders do that. Do you think that if we brought Cal along with us, that this Xiang would slip up and show some sort of malice towards him?
Well, there's only one way to find out. I'm sure Cal will come along. Perhaps we go find him?
Yes. Yes, let's go to the inn.
Okay.
Let's keep an eye out for any more individuals with that
Yeah, I don't want to be followed
bee
either.
symbol.
So when you start to walk towards the inn, you'll pass through the center here. You'll see at number 2 it says House Barkus. Looks like a trader house. And you'll see number 6, which is like a carpenter's guild. And then behind it you see the docks and like a shipwright. So the docks, the warehouses, ships being built. As you guys cross, Dathers and Varric, you're heading up towards this large lighthouse, this large tower. As you approach, you can see a couple people filing their way out there. Nothing really gives off any sort of like interesting intent, but they're talking about how they just sent off a message to Antheria back towards Ulkadia. And as you walk in, there are dozens and dozens of pigeons lined around, so you can send messages. And there's also a very large mage portal in the center that looks like you could attune to once you have like a chance to like teleport. It's like a travel beacon. And you would know with this kind of stuff, it's kind of there is a keeper that keeps track of the birds, but it's really just like you go up, you write your note, and you put on the bird and you let it loose. They don't really they don't charge, and they don't really watch it too much. Just someone's in there to feed them. So you could walk in, grab a pigeon, put your note on there, and let it fly.
Okay. Then I would like to send 2 messages, unless they can do so magically, but most of it they can't. I suppose I will whisper you those.
Sure. You do it like, do you send them off, write them down so that Varric can't see it?
Well, I mean, if he's looking, I'm not exactly going to hide what I'm writing.
I'll look. Yeah.
It's /W's GM to whisper you.
Yep. Or you can do /W Brews too.
How tall is Dathers and how tall is Varric? I need to visualize this.
Dathers is probably like 3 feet tall.
Where I am. It's like 4 feet, I think, for me. Or for Bear.
Okay, that's all I needed.
Little munchkins.
I'm just looking over his shoulder.
Are we waiting on something?
Sending me a message.
Oh.
You sending messages by a carrier pigeon?
Oh, I should have done detect magic.
Your tether sense would have went off and it would have picked up a whole bunch.
Yeah, I figured. I wouldn't have been able to do anything, though. I figured, though, going into a museum, there'd be stuff anyway.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful with Lee around that stuff. Last time I cast Detect Magic in a magic area, my character had a seizure.
What? Why?
Too much.
Oh, God.
I think I was playing a little rat character when that happened.
Yeah. Little bluebell.
Roz, your character,
Scout.
your like chair, it looks like it's bouncing, and it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Because I've been drinking a lot,
Oh, so you're
and
hitting your
I move.
He's- yeah.
I have really bad ADHD, so
I
okay.
think it's like when you're
It's-
typing, it's sending vibrations and your camera's like moving.
Oh.
up
yeah,
and
my
down.
camera is also not
Huh.
stable, so that doesn't.
All right.
help.
Makes sense.
Really,
I need to. I have a harness for that. I just need to set it up.
Yeah, you're good. I just got mine for that too.
So while Dathers is releasing these 2 pigeons, Roach and Cal, you make your way through the rain up towards the inn here. As you make your way up towards the inn, it's pretty far out from the actual city, which is kind of strange. It looks like the last outpost before people make long travels. Like they'll stop here before they really start to go. And you see an oddly shaped building. There are 2 entrances into this building that are very apparent from where you are as you walk up. There's a smaller one.
All right, those are the 2 messages.
Gotcha. There's a smaller one in the northeast corner. And then there's a larger one. It looks like it's like the entrance for like beasts of burden or wagons. Because of the rain, it's as you approach. CB, thanks for the sub, dude. 8 months.
Nice.
And I'll whisper raining just because he's there.
You see, as you approach this inn, the rain pouring down. humanoid figures. Roach, you spot them immediately. These are gnolls, and these gnolls are attacking the inn. These gnolls have breached the first small entry door, and they're taking their large axes and they're slamming them into the second door. You can see cracks are being dropped into the entrance as they're trying to splinter the door in half.
How many are there?
So I got the rest of the group off on the side here, so it's going to be a little weird for
That's
them.
both of them.
My Noel
Just watch on the
senses are going
stream. You'll get this. It's good stuff. You're about to watch Cyril smash.
Cyril Smash.
Wait, what?
So Alrendi, Ook, Valeric, and Dathers, you guys are still in town as this is going on, but you're making your way towards the inn here. Roach and Cal, you'd be coming up to the corner here. You would see this door has been opened, and you would see two very large gnolls are inside, smashing at this door, trying to break into the inn. And then over here, you'd be able to pick up pretty easily the yips of more gnolls that are in this little corridor here.
So, before we engage combat, I'm going to motion for Cyril to go for the ones at the first door. I'm going to make him very big.
Some hardcore gnolls.
Damn.
These gnolls are not just regular gnolls. Regular gnolls. Big Cyril!
Actually, Cyril's going to stay at this door with us. And they're just going to turn around and see this ginormous fucking golem.
How far out are we from the door?
You would be about 30 feet or so.
Oh, yeah, I'm going in there.
So let me,
Not prepared.
we'll put you guys on advantage. Put you guys on initiative.
I decided Cyril's going to come with us for these gnolls. Real quick. Before we move over to the other ones. I assume he's just big enough to fit through that barn door, because he's like 12 feet right now.
Yeah, you can get to the barn door for sure.
Okay, cool.
And then, should be able to roll initiatives.
I got
Alright.
20.
It's a good start. And then all these
Eight.
gnolls, here they all come. Broop.
Faro.
Desolation, no. Wow.
Yeah, fuck you, Lee. Let me go first once.
Did I beat you?
Yeah, 22 and 20.
Do we get a surprise round though?
Yeah, so this gnoll does not know that you're here yet, which is why it's dark on camera.
Oh, cookies.
This gnoll doesn't know you're here. Roach.
So those gnolls are looking away. Would I be able to get a sneak attack off because it's a surprise round?
Yeah, they don't know you're there. They're both trying to beat down this door. The one on the right, the regular gnoll on the right, looks like the gnolls that you've encountered so far. Spear in hand, pretty crappy armor, and they have a shield. The one next to him, though, has a battle axe, chain shirt, also has a shield, but he looks much larger than the gnoll next to him.
He looks like a meteor target, so I'm going for him. I'm 30 feet out?
Yeah.
Alright. Because all my fucking damage is done in my first turn.
Oops.
Hunter Mark, the buff guy. I'm going to go up behind him and take a slash.
Okay. First level 5 combat. Dan hasn't given it. Oh yeah, it's all digital profit. Profit dropping advantage bombs. The 11 advantage for 25 hits for 9.
Alright, so because the ambusher thing is I get another attack, and if I do that, I do an extra D8 damage on top of that.
Okay. Hit. 7, got it.
That D6 is from my second Hunter's Mark. And I didn't sneak attack. There we go.
Nice.
Oh. Good lord.
So I got you at
10, 19, 25, 31.
So you rush up unknown to this creature. And Kyle, you can see him as he rushes in. He takes both short swords and he drives them into the back of this gnoll. The gnoll roars in pain, pulls back his battle axe that he was hammering, and he turns around towards Roach. He took some damage. Still looks pretty good.
Damn.
And all right.
Skip. Cow.
All right. So they're in here, right? Cyril started over here, but I literally can't move him over here because he's too big.
You gotta put him in there. Oh, you gotta put him over here.
Yeah. That's where I was trying to put him at, so we all stay together. Yeah, if you can move him back to where you just had him.
Okay, Roach.
Like walk over Roach. He's 12 foot tall, so Roach could easily stand below his legs.
Let's call him
The one that just survived that burst from Roach is gonna definitely smash on him, and this will be with an extra 1d4 damage to hits.
Surprise, 22 hits. 9, got it.
Cal's gonna pop up behind him and shoot at the second one through his legs. That's not dead yet.
10 misses.
Damn. Alright, now will be my turn.
Top of the round. Here in this, the gnoll going to emerge through the stables. He's going to see. I'll give you a partial cover. So he's going to make 2 longbow shots at Cal.
First one hits.
Dingo, no.
Second one misses.
So he rushes out from the stables, hearing the destruction inside and the yelps. Con check.
Alright.
He's got to beat a 10.
That's a terrible roll.
I don't know,
I'm
dude.
I'm gonna Mercy of Bonoma that.
Okay.
That was terrible for Cal. Wow.
There you go.
There you go. Much better.
So you keep your con.
Wow, that was horrible.
He stays big boy. This Knowles going to dash and get to there. Roach, you hear the Knowles fight inside. You can hear like shouts from humanoid like innkeepers and patrons inside the inn, asking for aid, asking who's out there, and you can hear Knowles.
Stabby.
You got it.
That's what you say.
Yeah.
I will stab her. You're attacking the big boy. The 15 and the 11 miss.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So as you come down on him, he steps to the side and it like your short sword screech over the chain shirt, throwing off sparks.
Kill this fucker, yeah.
Gonna battle axe you.
Miss.
Second one. Oh! You got something to do with the crit?
No, I'm remembering Constitution saving throws.
Ah.
Hunter's mark is gone.
And his third battle axe attack. Miss.
Miss.
So this Nell's going to I get that for yeah, I got 60 feet of dash. This little gnoll just comes dashing at you, Cow, with his javelin. This gnoll is going to make a spear attack at Cyril. Oof.
That hits. Yeah, that's a pretty good roll. There's a concentration check.
There you
Nice.
go. That knows.
Cyril's still big boy.
Dash in there. Goes to Cow.
Alright, so Cyril's gonna attack the one at... Oh wait, Cyril's totally in range for Sentinel, so I'm gonna roll for that one attack on the Desolation goal. I forget about that sometimes. And here's the one for the one next to me. And then he gets...
Well, Sentinel's a reaction, isn't it?
Yeah, you only get one.
Yeah, so you get one.
Oh, okay. Oh, no. That's my turn. The one on me, the 24.
Crit. Gotcha. So the first one's
and
the
here's
Sentinel.
the 1d4 for the first one.
Gotcha.
Here's the 1d4 for the second one.
Oof. These
So
are on
that's
the
14 damage to the gnoll in front of me, and then 8 damage to the gnoll that just attacked Z.
nice.
Okay.
So the one in front of you looks pretty hurt. The one in front of Z looks hurt, but he's still there.
False life, and that's good. And that's 8.
Nice.
Nice. Alright, and that will be my turn.
Top of the round, Ook and Elrindia, you can see it's pouring rain as you're making your way up the hill here. You're still a good 100 feet off, but you can hear commotion.
Okay.
I hear I can tell a yipping gnoll from a mile away.
I have 16 passive.
Right?
Perception. Definitely a null.
Yeah, you
Can
can
confirm.
you can hear the nose. Ook. You have a 16 passive. It goes down a bit because of the rain, but you can still hear the shouts. And Ook will be able to identify it pretty quickly.
Well, we start trucking it.
Dirty broken animals. She pounds her chest and she fucking dashes to the end.
Ooh, wow.
Do you want to double
I'm gonna
dash?
try to keep up.
She go full demon voice when she yells it
Oh.
too.
I have 2 exhaustion points from dying to that angel twice. So I can only move 30 feet for the dash.
So Ook goes 80.
Fuck yeah.
And then already goes 30.
Yeah.
The null's going to move here.
I'm a little tired.
It's going to take 2 longbow shots at Cal.
That hits. And that hits. So that is a total.
He's got to be a 10.
6 damage. 15. Roll concentration check.
Just got to beat the 10. You got it.
Alright.
This null's going to 2 longbow shots at Cal.
This guy. Man.
You get extra plus
This
2
guy.
from partial here.
So 9 hits me.
Oh.
Damn.
Goes to Roach. Roach, you can hear Ook's howls behind you.
Damn. I'm keeping this golem big.
I'll take a swing at the snow.
Oh,
Son of a bitch.
you got advantage if you want to use it.
Another swing.
You want an advantage on the 18?
God damn it. Does the 16 hit?
No.
Well, I guess I might as well do that. Otherwise, I'm not hitting again.
Digital Prophet has decided that Roach can hit this turn.
For 11.
There you go. Dropping the no in front of you. This no is going to spear at Cal.
Ah!
Oh shit, dude!
That drops me, actually.
Damn.
Zero returns to normal size, but he will still be able to attack.
Did I take that spell? I don't think I did.
This no is going to swing a Roach with a spear.
Hit.
Cow. Death save.
Alright, since count is done, Cyril's gonna, of course, try to attack the one in front of him.
You can protect Cal's body.
Yes. That's what he'd do.
Oh yeah. There you go.
And then he's also gonna block off, if that kills him, he's gonna block off the gnolls from his body.
Got it.
And
Alrindi and
Death
Ook, give me initiative rolls while you're rushing up here.
Did you roll death save, or do you want me to do that?
Go for it.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Sucks. Your healer.
Oh, first fail.
Okay. Gotcha. And that was my turn.
Makes sense. I'm way behind.
Top of the round, Desolation Knoll runs up. Bonus action, swap to Battle Axe. First swing at 0.
That hits for 11. Oh wait, no, that does not hit.
Second swing.
That
Fuck
hits.
your damage rolls.
Third
Yeah,
swing. I got 2
damn,
straight
that's
11s.
Really solid.
Oof.
Wow.
There. Okay. 4. Oh, I didn't mean to roll that slam. But,
You're good. So he rushes up, misses the first battle axe, comes down with the second, scratching across the golem, and then he takes it again, smash it into the golem on the side of his shoulder. He's gonna move up 1, keep his longbow out, take his 2 longbow shots at 0.
that hits. That does not hit.
Roach.
These damage rolls, Lee. Holy shit.
I know, right?
Cure wounds on Cal.
Woo!
Got his for 5. So you're prone but alive.
Would I have enough in my turn just to drag him up for flare?
I'll give it to you. So you reach down as you're picking him up. Your cure wounds hits off in his chest. And over your shoulder you can see Ook just full on charging. You're 20 feet out to get to there, so it'll be 20 feet to get to there.
To get to there, so I have 20 feet left.
You couldn't get to
Cool enough.
you couldn't get to this guy because he's kind of blocking it. But you could step inside and get to that guy.
Who's kind of blocking it? Even if I exploding leap.
You can do that.
Yeah, she's gonna rage and then she's gonna exploding leap over here. And she's gonna ook yell right in the gnoll's face. And then she's gonna swing their awesome greatsword. Reckless attack. Didn't really matter, so.
The 24 hits with the reckless. The 14 misses.
Yeah.
For 13. 15, because extra 2 rage damage.
Yep.
So Ook just jumps over Cal and the golem's head, lands behind the gnoll, and smashes the greatsword into the back of the gnoll. The gnoll whips around and then parries you with his axe to block the second blow. The gnoll is going to swing with a spear at Roach. 11. Digital Prophet says Roach gets advantage. 300 bits.
What?
I'm fighting 7 people here. Appreciate it, man. This is going to be a short bow shot at Ook. 15 hit you
Sure does. It just hits me.
for 4 damage. And Cal.
Quite tired of those bows, so when I get up, I'm going to use this. And whoop, on this guy. And then Cyril is going to slam the one in front of him.
$20 donation. Thanks, Robert, dude.
Dang.
Woo!
Appreciate it, brother.
Put it in the bank of Erenel. Hell yeah.
Put it in the bank of getting
Little
art.
Lantern priest.
He's also gonna back off a little bit.
Desolation no fails to shatter, and Scout fails
That's
to shatter.
what I like to see.
Nice.
And that will be my turn.
Some good damage. So, Arindy, you are about 70 feet away from Cal at this point.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I didn't take healing word. Because I didn't think about it. But I did take mass healing word. And I'm gonna go 15 feet with my movement. I'm gonna cast Mass Healing Word on the only 2 people that are hurt. Oh, Ook's hurt. So it's 60 feet. Oh, fuck, no. Yep, I go 30 feet with my dash action. So hopefully I reach everybody.
Yeah, I think you're in range.
For some reason, I just
40.
imagine Elrendy hobbling around like a little grandma.
I'm so faithless. I'm gonna cast Mass Healing Word, so there's just like a very large bright light as I stick my palm out towards them. And it hits everyone for 6 healing. And it's my bonus action. And that's my turn, guys. I'm
Yeah,
making
for 6.
it. Hold on. Don't die.
Desolation, no. Got a quick question, if you don't mind. Someone understand how do I upload a picture to Grindr? I mean, with a name like Dover Bend Over, I think that tells you all you need to know, right? The battle axe is going at Ook.
Both hit.
Battle axe at Ook.
Nope, there's 3 of them.
Third battle axe at Ook. You got it, CB. Doing a slam.
19, 26, so 14. Oh my god, 13.
13 damage to Ook and 4 damage. The Cyril slams into the back of the gnoll. This gnoll's going to rush up. Bonus action, switch his weapon to his battle axe, where he swings at Ook. 23.
Yo, calm down with these rolls,
17.
man.
Oh,
Isn't it just a +4? +5 somewhere? That's not even that bad.
Yeah,
What the
+5.
fuck?
I think the first 2 hit you, 15 down to 7. And Roach.
I'd like to point out that he's rigged his damage rolls to be 11 of 50% of the time.
I believe that.
That's a hit.
So I can hit the squishy guy.
So 2 swings with the short sword for 14 damage. The gnoll looks pretty rough after that.
Ook is gonna hit the one in front of her. Or that one. Sandwiched. Oh my god, these rolls are failing me tonight now.
Both great sword attacks, swings and
51.
misses.
I'm back.
It's back to what it was.
Rad just brought the hammer to that dude. He said, nope.
hey, I'm like,
I got time for that.
I'm
He's
drunk as
lonely.
fuck right now, and
Yeah.
I know a troll when I see it. So
He's definitely
Yeah,
a troll.
I was.
Well, his name is Dover Bend Over. What do you expect?
account created 2 days ago, so he's a piece
Dover
of shit.
from Bendover. What a name.
So the
Hey,
gnoll
buddy, get wrecked.
13 spear attack to Roach is a miss. The scout's looking pretty rough from that shatter. He's going to short bow at Ook. 15 hit you? So Ook takes 1 damage. Goes to Cal. And as you're backing up a bit, Cal, and you got that heal, about 100 feet away, you can see Varric and Dathers are walking up in the rain.
Alright, move up. These guys are proving to be annoying to hit, so I'm gonna go ahead and bless Cyril, Roach, and Ook.
Nice.
So now you get an extra 3 to all of your rolls. As long as I'm not hit. And then, of course, Cyril, using that newfound power, is gonna smash the one in front of him. For 16.
16 just misses. Damn.
Alright. And that was my turn.
Goes to Al Rindy.
So my movement is 15. That means I'm 25 feet from the battle. Is that from Cal, or where would that 25
Yeah,
feet be?
right to where the edges were callous. You'd also,
Okay.
65 feet behind you, you would see Varric and Dathers walking up the ridge.
Okay.
So they're coming up slow.
Okay. So I use my movement to get up to 25 feet to Cal. That'd be 30. I see this guy outside, so at least I can hit him. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon. And I'm gonna have La Sword placed. I can't see it, but it's gonna be like right above the knoll.
Okay. 12
What
misses.
Oh, fuck. What?
But the sword's sitting there.
Okay, yeah. It's a nice glowing sword of pink and blue with an eye hook. And as my action, knowing that the sword missed, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on him. Oh, that's 60 feet away as well.
Ooh, dex save, got it.
So many beams coming from my hand.
Fail. 9 radiant damage.
Yeah.
So the gnoll dodges the spiritual weapon, jumps to the side. As he does, his fur just erupts in sacred flame. He howls out in pain. Still looks pretty good, but took some damage.
Still good.
The gnoll perceives Ook as the biggest threat. Battle axe. Battle axe, battle axe.
Oh my god, calm down with them dice.
15 halved, 7, and 8 slam just misses. Or the 8 misses.
Alright.
7 and 8.
Ook is just in between these two desolation knows, and it's 6 battle axe swings per turn against her. Well, that one. 16.
Yep.
24. 12 to
Yep.
6. And Roach.
Hopefully I can kill this guy.
Don't forget the +3.
I'll still miss everyone.
That's like one hits. A 5 is almost, but not quite. He's still barely alive.
Fuck you!
He's got 2 health left.
You got Bless, you got Rage. You see what you do.
Ook.
Hopefully I can hit.
This looks good.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Wow.
I needed that.
What the fuck?
Which one are you swinging at?
The one sandwich between me and Cyril.
So it's only the top one because he's not a dragon. But he still takes 28 damage.
Yeah.
32 because you're raging. He looks pretty rough as you cut him across twice. Even this large gashes in his chest. Part of his innards fall out a bit. He's still alive.
Yeah, and I'm still in that little knoll blender here. Okay.
No blender. This gnoll, seeing no way to escape, is going to spear attack.
What?
Scout
Insane.
pops up around the corner. Short bow. 14.
No.
Jumps back. Cow.
Alright, so Cal is going to shard shot the knoll that is in front of Cyril. Slow. Alright, it doesn't hit.
14 misses. 0 slam.
Ah.
Oh, damn.
Well, that's with +3. Does 17 hit?
17 does.
Alright, for 5.
5.
I'll take that. That's gonna be my turn.
So the shard shot smashes into the ground, throwing up mud and rock. And as the gnoll jumps to the side, Cyril just clobbers him across the cheek. He's still alive. Alrindi.
Now I go up 15 more feet. I think I don't know math. Is that
Yeah,
10? 10 feet away from Cal?
I'll put you next to him.
I would like to use my bonus action to have my sword swing at the dude.
Cool.
Again. My Dune sword is so special.
20 plus 6. Or do 20 plus
Thank
6.
Uh, uh,
Oh.
could I see what the advantage one would be?
Sure.
Yeah, we're doing advantage. Okay, so
What-
that is a D8 plus 3.
You get full max
Oh
damage
my
to kill it.
goodness. Did
Come
it get?
on, max damage.
You did full max.
Oh my god, I gotta type roll. It's not like I just did this. Nope.
Nope.
Damn.
4 damage, still some damage. Yeah, this is a very you guys roll initiative too.
Alright.
And as my action, seeing that it hit, we're gonna cast Firebolt on him. Just real quick.
Okay.
God
Ooh,
damn!
yes.
What are these fucking rolls?
Oh.
Okay, this ends.
Well, this is a travesty. This is the first time I've ever rolled below a 20.
I rolled a crit. Fuck.
So Duns and Varric, you guys are walking up, and then you heard the commotion, and you saw Randy run forward. Put you at about 70 feet to get next to Cal. But this Desolation Knoll on its last leg here is going to make 3 battle axe swings at Ook.
$17 for 4.
First one hits.
With the slam, CB says 300 bits, dude. Give an advantage to Alrendi.
Hey,
Nice.
baby.
Thanks, bud.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, man. The fight continues. And that was a lot of
We
misses.
have a
by me.
minor deity now.
But you're both about 70 feet away from being next to Cal.
I'll go 25 feet up. And then... Cal looks hurt, right?
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
I'll do... Healing word
Okay.
on him.
Big heal, 7. Nice.
Woo! Damn.
Out of
Feel better
nowhere.
already.
Out of nowhere, Cal, you just get hit by the sporadic stank winds of healing from Varric.
Alright.
The pus-covered winds.
Ew.
Or is it just like a fly that flies into his throat and he coughs
Yeah,
on it?
it stings him. It's a burning...
Yeah.
burning
That's a danky good berry.
Nice.
Could I dash? Since that's a bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll dash closer.
You got it.
So 20 feet away.
So Varric comes rushing up, hits Cal with stink heal.
And that's it.
This knoll, 3 swings. Two damage.
Yeah.
This has to be like 18 attacks against you.
Fucking good.
Roach. Ultimate barbarian tank. Oh yeah. You cleave this knoll and he just falls. He's gone.
Can I get behind that one in the back?
This one?
I think Oak's there.
Yeah.
So if
I
you're
can take
go there?
bonus action to dash there.
yeah, so you come up like this and go around.
Oh,
So bonus action dash. $25 hits. Oh wait, never mind. I'm stupid. Double
Oh,
ones with max
double
damage.
Yep, of course. So the first one is gonna hit the one between me and Cyril.
Dropping them.
Sweet. And then we turn around, and then we roar in this guy's face. Not dead yet.
Deathers.
Well, now I can't bloody fireball now that Roach is gone and run behind the other one, so I'll suppose I will just... Well, first off, I'm still, like, what, 70 feet away?
See you, Harlequin.
From Cal, yeah.
I'll move up my 25 and I will hit the knoll in between Ook and Roach with level
You just
3 magic missile.
Ooh, nice. 12 damage.
But it only rolled the 2, or it only rolled the 3, so. So that's +2, so that is 18 total.
Got it. Nice. These missiles, these like arcanic darts, just shoot across the battlefield, slamming into the knoll. Gonna pop out. Short bow at Roach. Pew. Ah!
It's like,
Goes to Cal.
Alright, Cal's gonna shard shot the one in front of him. And then Cyril's gonna rush up. Whoop. And slam.
Ooh,
Hey, yeah.
There we go.
15 damage.
Good stuff.
Nice.
Nice turn. Alright. Cal's gonna move a little bit. Not too far though.
Already.
I can't see shit. So, 5, 10. Hello. Can I move my spiritual weapon above the knoll?
Like right. No.
Yes, please. And then my spiritual weapon will take a shot. Awesome.
Harlequin the Elder just subscribed. Oh, you get to sub by Raz. Raz with the
Yeah.
gifted sub. Thanks, dude.
Motherfucker. 4 damage.
Oh, Harlequin's still there.
I
I
will
gotta
not
ask.
tolerate non-subs as long as I have extra money to spend.
what the hell are these Twitch emotes?
I was wondering.
Do you like my K-pop dance?
The K-pop stuff.
Yeah.
So that damage is
my-
enough to make him look pretty hurt.
4? Really? Okay. I'm gonna move up the last of my 5 feet movement, and I'm going to cast some Cure Wounds on my good old buddy here.
The Knoll is healing for 4. Is your buddy
For
right?
another one.
The Knoll's your buddy, right?
I'm not touching that buddy. He's a little too far from me.
No hits. Feels good.
Feels good.
Oh, excuse me, and that is my turn. End, please. Thank you.
Goes to Varric.
Go up 20 feet, so I'll be where I'm actually now. And then
What's up, Revert?
feet put me there. I'll dash to get there and move.
Oh,
There.
I forgot about that guy down there.
And there. That'll be it.
Cool.
What you gonna do?
Making
What you gonna do?
choices.
Huh?
See it in his eyebrows.
Is he gonna run?
Desolation knows don't run.
They die.
Yeah, they do. These are all at Ook.
Surrender.
6 to Ook, I think.
8, 4, 6, yeah.
17's enough to hit. Oh, you got the bless too. So the Cyril punches the Knoll after 2 battle axe attacks to Ook. And Roach.
A stab.
Stabber.
Oh,
12 misses, 15 misses.
That's with
18
+3.
for the second one.
18 for the second one, 7 hits. For 7 damage. Extra sneak,
The sneak.
13 damage. Got it. This no is sturdy, but he's hanging on there.
But Ook is very frustrated with this other gnoll throwing sticks at her. Yes, I know they're arrows. She's gonna exploding leap over here. And attack twice.
Oh.
Oh, he's dead.
Damn.
Ha!
Boosh.
Jeez. 25 damage
Yes.
just like that.
Giant monkey just jumps over everyone and lands next to the gnoll and just cars him in half.
Gorilla, please? I think the proper term is.
Gorilla.
Are you gorilla? Oh yeah, you're the big one. That's right.
I'm the big one.
Dathers.
I'll come in behind Cal and do this using the. Can I use? Oh, we'll make the poor bastards suffer. So I suppose we'll do it at acid damage. Targeting that boy.
Holy shit.
Yeah. 23 destroys him. He's dead.
Wow.
So as these
Chromatic Orb is the best first level spell. Changed my mind.
it's really good. So these gnolls that are attacking this inn have all been waylaid as you guys a little bit staggered, but made your way up, saving the inn. The door they're trying to beat in is still barred, but now some of you a little more hurt than others stand in the rain.
Ook is gonna
going-
roar and pick up the corpse in front of her and then throw it that direction.
I'm
And
gonna
then her
go to the
rage
door and
falls
knock on it.
She's gonna go up to the door.
Ren wants to lift her palm up into the air, and she's going to cast mass healing word one more time on everybody.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
So as you knock on the door, what you hear? Are they gone?
Yes. I was really tempted to yip in a Noel's fight.
Well, if by gone you mean in bloody pieces, then yes.
Come in. And you hear behind the door, and the door opens, and this large Shikoa stands in front of you with a small little hammer in her hand. I think it's a good spot to take you on, do a quick little break, come back and then see what's going on. So we'll be right back. Spam the door open. What, you don't like the Shikoa?
It's a hunt. It's a hunt.
We just see the Shikoa and close the
It's a
door.
wraith.
It's okay.
It's a
Go to the
phantom. Take a
wall.
picture. Take a picture.
We'll be right back, guys. See you in like 2 minutes. Meet in the stream quick too. Hey. Since everyone gets back, we'll get this going. I always like introducing like new cities and having all the new stuff just like there. Tarzan roar.
I got my green screen in, by the way.
Oh, sweet. Is it up behind you now?
No.
Oh, you're still doing the...
NVIDIA broadcast, and then I will... It's still in its box. I haven't had... Well, given the events of this weekend, I haven't had a chance.
Do you even need to use it anymore? Or do you think it'd be... I mean, that your background right now looks pretty clean.
I have returned.
So, if I try to do anything else with it, like if I try to bleed in like a different type of background, the video broadcast just doesn't do it well enough quite yet.
What about my background? It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Gray wall.
But I have like an
Door?
exercise bike in my bed, which nobody needs to see the state of.
Yeah, so green screen makes sense.
No.
Pop it up there.
Yeah.
Is it the one that hangs from the like ceiling, or is it one that you like pull up?
No, it's the Elgato one that everybody gets.
It's a good one.
Because it's got like the backbone on it, so like I can move it around and such. I wasn't supposed to get it until next year, and I had meant to cancel it, and yeah, it just randomly showed up.
Yeah. Make use for it.
I mean, it's only like $170. So
It's one
for
of the
what
better
it
ones.
is, it's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm out of bottles, so I'm drinking water. Feels bad.
Oh,
Feels bad.
I still got like half a bottle of Jameson left.
Hey.
Plenty of things. I'm gonna be fucking drunk tonight.
I like my apple juice. It's pretty good tonight.
$30.
Huh?
Apple juice?
A whole bottle a night. $30.
Of Jameson? Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not that expensive.
that's $30 that I don't have. It's expensive.
Crazy.
I've had this bottle for fucking
Crazy.
ever. Let me drink it, goddammit.
You can drink it. That's fine.
There you go.
I'm just jealous. No, it's not. I'm really.
I'm
into
only
my
like
water.
4 hours away. Well, I mean, it's gonna be gone. It's gonna be gone like by the end of the night. So
I'm
don't
not
even.
gonna drive there for Jameson. I'm not driving into Ohio for Jameson.
I mean, you can Jameson.
Started doing that, you might have a problem.
Dan, you're doing a Captain Morgan?
Captain Morgan, what are you,
Oh.
bitch?
Dan was drinking.
Who the fuck drinks Captain Morgan?
You know that like vodka he was drinking? He was drinking a wine cooler like Smirnoff Ice.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's 4%.
It's alright, Dan.
Tasted great.
You drink what
I
you
mean-
want to, buddy.
I mean,
You said why you bully me.
I can't talk shit because the Kraken has done me in. Captain Morgan Kraken, that has fucking destroyed me.
I don't drink Captain Morgan, but
The Kraken.
I think Kraken's like 60% at the lowest you can get it or something.
wait, what's the like whatever proof? The super high Captain Morgan one. Isn't that Captain Morgan? It's like 70 proof or some dumb shit. Like that's
I think
the name
that's
of
like
it.
I think that's their like black label. Yeah. Captain Morgan Black or some shit like that. Because they want to be cool like Jameson, I guess. I don't fucking know. But
Hold on. I think it's the 100 proof. It's just Captain Morgan 100 proof.
Kicking Chicken 101. I'm not even gonna look to see if that's a real thing. I'll just take your word for a digital profit.
Oof. That's a
I
burner.
like it though.
What is my thing doing here? Weird.
Alcoholics is the one drinking. I mean, Jameson's my go-to. So
Jameson is so good.
Alright, she's here, but she's helping the dog real quick. So let's get back into this game.
Wild Turkey 101.
Love
I get
that
a-
sweet taste of apple juice. In the
I get a buddy at Mile 1 Digital Profit. He fucking loves that Wild Turkey. I don't know why. He even
Oh,
brews
that's
his own
Wild
shit.
Turkey.
Like, fuck
That's
him,
so
but,
gross.
you know. He swears by it.
Okay. It is delicious. So you've opened the door.
It's a good mixer.
The barricades have been removed. In front of you, you see 5 figures hiding in this very small wayward inn. You have a large Shikoa female holding a blacksmith hammer. You have and the rest are 3 humans. One human is a female. She looks to be like the head, the innkeeper. She has red hair. Next to her is an Ulkadian man. Looks a little beyond in years. Looks like he's served a long life. Scars across his face. Behind the both of them is another human. She has 2 tattoos under both of her ears. The tattoos are shaped like curved daggers, and she wears a very low like shirt that shows the daggers behind her ears. And then there is a little gnome who holds a harmonica in her hand, and she looks pretty terrified. But as you guys step in, Shikoa steps back. Please come in.
Quite the welcome party.
Do you have any fruit here?
Right to the point.
Well, I'm not going to bloody ask what all those gnolls were about, but do you take credit from Crovian houses?
The woman Marticia walks up. No, your money is no good here after what you did. Yeah, more than welcome to stay the night. We have fruit, but I would much rather that you try one of Karaga's spicy pork pies.
That sounds delightful.
Well, that all sounds bloody well and good. I'll have whatever strong liquor you have. Don't really drink all that much, but it's been eventful.
Please come in. Box, will you rush and get the guard? Let him know what happened. Of course, Mom. He rushes by. Be back in a jiff.
After bringing that church back, a good meal will be nice.
Well, I mean, we didn't bring that bloody church back, but whatever.
Well, Resmir did it, but we can take credit for it.
I'll
I mean,
take credit
doing
for
it
it when I
unaided.
can get that type of teleportation spell in my spell book.
That's surprisingly noble of you.
Luke's gonna yeet the corpses out of the hallway. Okay.
Who has the daggers behind her ears?
Karaga.
Karaga. Okay, yeah.
Morticia's gonna look over at Karaga. Food and drinks, please. Oh, right away, and she rushes back into the kitchen. The small gnome sits down in a chair and wipes sweat from her cheeks, and Morticia and Tiga, the Shikoa, both welcome you guys to come inside. If you do want to go upstairs to go to sleep, you can go up the staircase, and I'll throw you into the other side of the map. It's just where all the beds are. This is a 2-story inn. But they welcome you
nice.
in.
Dinner will be nice.
I still prefer gnolls to demons.
Oh yeah, definitely. Any day of the week.
Yes, I prefer to squash them.
Tiga and Morticia both sit down. They look like they had been through an ordeal, but they're kind of getting their composure now. And as you guys all sit around, Korega comes in. She has ale, and she has these large, it's almost like a big cup of porridge, and you can see bits of pork and this very reddish, almost like a broth that the pork's resting in. She puts down the drink and the food in front of all of you. She puts them down in front of Tiga and Morticia too. She rushes over to Sila, puts down water instead of ale, and some pork.
So these gnolls, they seem to be just as much of a problem as they are in Baropia. Do you not have a line of defense against them?
This is Morticia speaking. on the outskirts of the town here. We're kind of forgotten by the steward. The guards do come.
You might have this steward visiting tonight.
What the hell happened to Cal's accent?
Did you suffer a bloody stroke? Already?
Wait, is Dan in this
Might
game?
have the steward
I'm
visiting
gonna
tonight.
clip that. Hold on.
I'd recommend changing that attitude.
Demi heard the laughter and he wanted to join in.
Yeah, that was a little joke. I just changed my accent for
Sorry,
5
that was
seconds.
great. No, that was great.
I didn't expect that.
So you're telling me you do not have a line of defense or a defending city between you and the desolation?
Unfortunately, we don't.
And most guards are probably dealing with the thing we brought back.
Yeah, alcoholism.
I mean, that is still not.
We do have guards that make their way up here, and we are friends with some of the commanders, but it is strange to not have any defenses here at this time of day.
Well, we did teleport the central church back in the town. That's probably where they're at.
She raises her hand like she's gonna respond, and she's like, "Oh, not sure what to make of that."
Quite the story, right?
So you're
Yeah.
all warriors, adventurers, mercenaries?
Something like that.
Adventurous.
Would I sorry, this is out of character. Would Ook know if was this called Galemoore? Right? Yeah, Galemoore, if it's part of the Ulkadian Empire or if it's like a town off on its own.
Galemoore is off on its own.
Okay.
The Desolation is like the center of Ulkadia to the south,
yeah,
and then
breaks it up.
yeah.
Okay.
This is like the only Ulkadian city outside of the desolation on this part.
Yeah, so you got there's some like Ulkadians that like live here, but it's not really part of the 5 major cities. It's not under the eye of the All Side either.
Gotcha.
So it's just kind of chilling.
Yeah, it's kind of like its own
rich
city.
Kid.
Yeah,
All right.
since the prince doesn't really care, they don't get as much as they should.
So this is the city of that dragon warrior, right?
This is the city, if you speak of the famed Ulkadian that slew the dragon and then died shortly after and was given proper burials, yes?
As Kale says that, Ook is gonna cover up her sword again.
Thief.
Well, you should be able to visit her grave again.
Ook is just
Brought
glaring at
that
Kale now.
whole damn church back.
I don't think any of us were here even when the church was there.
Might I ask when it disappeared?
Decades ago.
30 years, maybe? I'm in my late 20s, so it has to maybe at least 30 years.
Jeez. I didn't realize it was that long.
It's very amazing that you would all go into the below just to bring us back our church. That's a crazy, astonishing feat. Must be very
Can't
powerful.
say it was our intention, but it kind of just ended up that way.
It was our way out of the below.
In some way, it was our way out.
We are very lucky that you stumbled upon this inn when you did. I don't know if we would have had help, as Boxes still isn't back yet. He must be having trouble finding guards.
I'm sure they're all investigating it in the middle of the city right now. But perhaps it was fate.
Tiga takes their pork bowl and she just and then she coughs a bit and a little bit of smoke comes out of her mouth.
Does that seem to be a normal occurrence?
Koraga, this is very spicy tonight.
That was in regards to the knoll.
Yes, the knoll, we are close to the desolation, so the gnolls, they do come and attack. Usually sometime at night, but I've never seen so many.
They must have saw the guards retreating.
That's a spicy no. I'm sure they
sure.
saw an opening, and that's what drew them here.
Yeah. The guards will probably be back soon, especially since that person's coming tonight. Hopefully to have dinner with us.
Martisha looks over at Korga. If the steward's coming, we'll give him a good meal. Yes? She kind of rubs her hair a bit. I suppose.
Sorry to stress you. That's quite a bit.
Stuart, you mean Enos?
Enos is not very well liked. Though he does try his best. He might have the most difficult job in the city.
Yeah, running the city when you're not actually the leader of the city must be quite hard.
Did you happen to know what happened to the other inn?
We have our speculations. That depends. Are you busy bees?
What does that mean?
I think we've killed some bees before.
So you're not part of the killer bees. Good. The steward runs the town as best he can, but the true leadership here is House Barkus and House Braffen, the killer bees. They call themselves killer bees because of their last name. It starts with a B.
Huh. Quite original.
Is Xiang part of that group?
He is, yes. Though he does not belong to a house, he is powerful enough to be his own entity.
We'll see to that.
He's a powerful
So-
archmage. Should be very
So-
careful.
Do they rule
Yes.
over the city like a gang? Or are they actually a governing body?
Let's say, House Barkus is the much larger of the two houses. And the leader, Ketty, I would say is the true leader of this city. Though the steward would never admit to it, and the steward shows no allegiance to the houses. House Barkus, for over a century, was a major player here, but they were never a criminal organization. But when Ketty took over, they've grown rapidly. And I think all of us here would agree. For every silver that comes into Galemoore, House Barkus takes 2 copper. They see all the trade that comes in.
So illegal taxation, huh?
And then their lapdogs, the other house, House Braffen, are just the flavor until they prove themselves not worthy and Ketty has them dealt with and another house emerges.
What does Prince Numis think about this?
I don't think he has even been here in months. Or if he even cares.
It's quite unfortunate. Terrible leader.
Now, forgive my ignorance, which is awfully rare in most things, but when you say houses, I can't really say I'm familiar with this particular part of the world, but when you say houses, is that similar to Krovian houses?
It is. I think it's somewhat common knowledge that the prince comes from one of the houses, great houses of Krov, and when he first took over as prince, he took what he learned from his family. And I would even go to say that him and Ketty might have been companions or close at one time, but she definitely learned Who knows if she even cared for the prince? She might have just used him to get position, but they definitely absorbed knowledge from him. Though they are not as powerful as House Crimrose or House Ambrose or House
No,
Numis.
I'll be honest, miss, I don't really particularly care for Crimrose or Ambrose or any of those other houses, but my house is rather minor compared to those. But the only authority we seem to really respect is that of Dominus III, but such as it is.
Sometimes I wouldn't mind if Krovian Empire would take Galemoore. At least we'd have better defenses if they did, but I know we
Where
are
is
far
this
away.
Krov you speak of. How far?
I can give you an exact mileage. Let me check.
Well, I suppose if there is
1,600 miles.
Oh, good lord. Sorry, haven't been in the mortal plane for too long. Just fell down here a few months ago.
Well, I suppose if there's some sort of trade to be had around here. Bloody hell. Perhaps House Frostberry might be able to take a stake and provide a little bit of interest in this part of the world. But I can't say I'm too familiar with what is around that could be, I don't know, profitable.
Just to break the monopolies would be beneficial. We are a fishing town. We make much from trade with some of the neighboring cities. A little bit north of here is the Northern Wildwoods and Bernick and Port Altran, but we're also a very big lumber town.
Well, lumber is usually a pretty good investment in most
What's that?
things.
What's this desolation that these knolls come from? What causes it?
Or
Would Dathers know anything about the desolation?
yeah, you might make a history check.
I think Ook's character knows too.
That's pretty good.
20. Do you want to roll 2, Ook?
Come on, Ook. Flex that knowledge.
History?
History.
It's for the desolation though.
What do I need to know about history?
I'll give you advantage. You're from there.
It's probably not going to help me.
17. So you would know that the desolation is it's a colossal wasteland that used to be like a savanna. But thanks to the emergence of all these Null warbands, they've effectively dried out and just destroyed the landscape, and they keep spreading like weeds out farther and farther and farther. So if it's not like any magical or spiritual or anything, it's just more of these gnolls. It's almost like Lion King and Scar takes over and he just kills all the land because he doesn't know how to keep it up. These gnolls just destroy everything in their path.
So, all we have to do to restore this land is kill these gnolls, right?
There are quite a bit,
That's
but yeah.
They're not
more or
that much
less
to deal with.
some of the reality of the situation.
So, Dallas, why don't you invest in this land, and then we slaughter all the gnolls, and then your family reaps the benefits, and myself feels satisfied with the slaughter of the gnolls.
I think if it were that
well.
easy, then somebody else would have already done it.
As long as a good portion of my investment can go into the arcane arts, you see, as much as I'm very willing as part of a mercantile house to invest in potentially profitable lands, I am the second son of a Krovian house, which means my inheritance is more or less non-existent.
Ah, I see.
So, to prove a point, if we could potentially get some sort of arcane knowledge out of this that I can further stuff in my father's face, which is one of the many reasons why I'm studying at the Royal College, I'm more interested in that than potential investment in land, if that makes any sense to you, I suppose.
I guess magical knowledge is more important than any land mass.
Well, it's more or less just to prove a point that it's profitable and, such things are complicated.
Very well. I understand that.
As you guys are talking, Bax comes walking in, and he has a couple of guardsmen with him, and Martisha gets up. She excuses herself so you guys can continue to talk. She gets up. The guards start to clean up a little bit. They wheel away. They have like this large wheelbarrow, and they throw some of the gnolls' bodies on the wheelbarrow. And as Martisha talks with the guards, Bax just kind of comes back, and he hops behind the bar.
Before Korrigan cooks, bless her, cooks as she cooks the meal
Okay.
for the guy before he comes in, just to impress the guy.
Bring out your dead, Coach Dan. So you guys do have this spicy porridge in front of you, or the spicy pork. If you want to eat it, you have to roll a Constitution saving throw.
No,
Yeah, gosh.
I think there's 2 songs going on right now.
I'm gonna take my chance with this porridge, but I'm also gonna help her cook the meal for the guy coming in later.
Okay.
Okay.
Dathers is longed for civilization, and he will partake.
As soon as there's commotion and everyone's moving about, Rena's gonna go upstairs.
Okay.
She's gonna miss all the action.
You're gonna see your map change.
Yeah.
What is the Constitution for?
If you want to eat the
soup.
spicy pork.
I'm picking the best room.
Why not?
Fuck yeah.
Oh no, Merc!
Beautiful.
So Dathers
Oh,
Roach.
yeah,
I love it. I love it.
I'm taking the double bed, y'all.
Sorry.
Love it.
I'll go to max
Oh my-
2 so everyone can see. There we go. So
It's
Dathers
real life.
and Roach. It's a little spicy, and you eat each bite in between drinks just to kind of cool down your tongues. But it's very good. It's very delicious. Cal and Ook, you both eat it. You're not sure why they're freaking out or having a little bit of spicy fit. You don't feel the spice at all. It's delicious. You guys are like hot ones, eating the bomb, not even caring. And then Varric, as you take your first bite, you just immediately just spit it out, and this you see smoke come out his nostrils.
And a little bit of spice, boy.
Gotta get my handful of
I've been at
buds
it
and put
in
it right
biscuit.
on there. Garnish.
Hey.
It is delicious though. Varric, it just hits your stomach hard, Varric, and you just can't eat another bite. You have to push it away.
I would recommend something as spicy for that man coming tonight.
There's only 3 rooms, but there's 6 of us.
I guess we'll just have to share.
Well, you can go if you go through the barn. There's the outdoor little up here. It takes you upstairs, and there's a little more.
Is there
There's,
better rooms?
there's more rooms there. You got the best room what you're in right now.
Yeah.
You got the master suite.
We'll put that on the Frostberry tab.
Only if I'm sleeping in that room. Yes, I'm sorry. You'll have to vacate to another room.
Go eat your spicy soup you can't handle.
Graga comes out. She's made some more stew. This one doesn't look as hot, and she's made it very well because of the bless. But it's prepared and ready for when the steward comes. Marticia comes back as the guards start to leave. She sits down. Sila the gnome starts to play on her harmonica, just a little like bardic tune while the rest of you eat. The sun starts to set and you can see through the windows that it's getting a bit late. You expect the steward to probably be here somewhat soon. Also, with that realization, Tiga, who doesn't look like she wants anything to do with politics, is going to leave. She's going to open this door and go out to the stables. She has her own little area here. Box is going to lean forward from behind the bar. Any of you over from Thekis? No one from the Ulkadian Empire?
I am from Baropia.
Weird. Yeah.
This side of the map then.
It's from that area. Why do you ask?
Around his neck, he pulls out a pendant, and it has this very large, like trident, similar to the one that you saw with the little
Yeah.
girl. Hey,
And Theory, you said. Yes, I lived there before.
I'm good. We have friends then. I used to work the ships in Thekis and made my way here, and now I hope to start my own bar in Theria.
Been quite a bit since I've been there.
Just trying to find information on how the city's been going, but it's hard to get travel or any news to Antheria through the desolation, except by carrier pigeon, but you gotta know someone to send the pigeon to.
Would Ook know if Ren can do message? Wait, does the person who sends that spell, they have to know who they're sending it to?
Yeah, they have to describe it to him and send it in that way.
I think sending is like a.
It's
fifth
sending,
level
yeah.
spell.
It's sending.
Yeah.
It's a 3rd level, and I have it.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or
I thought it was like 5th level.
Nah, it's 3rd level.
it's not a both. And he stops, and then the steward steps into the room and kind of scans over the area. Good, y'all are here.
Cal stands up and greets him.
He looks behind him. He waves his hand, and you hear the chains or like the armor rattle as the guards, sounding like they kind of make a perimeter around this house as he walks in. He sits down.
Cal stands up and clears a chair for him.
Hey Bex, before they get going, on your way over here, wait, he came in, right? He wasn't already here?
He walked in right when Bex was talking. He like interrupted by stepping in. You can still talk to Bex while they're talking though.
Did you hear anything more about this artifact showing at the museum?
I can't say
When they
artifacts really interest me much, but
I'm sure it would be talk of the town regardless. Just wanting to know if they said any more information about that or when they're actually going to show it.
well, I know that snobby elf that runs the museum does it when he wants to, whenever he wants to.
Half elf? Excuse me.
Bex would know the difference.
I know. We can educate.
Uka doesn't really notice the difference either. So she lets that statement pass.
I can't tell you though, and he kind of lowers his voice. Watch this one here. Don't trust him. I don't trust mine. For as far as I can throw him. And he's a fat bastard.
Wait, who?
He nods over towards Maiden,
Oh.
the draconic that just walked in and sat down. The steward.
I get that he is a bit full of himself. But due to his ranking, I see it as a common thing. Has he actually done anything to earn this reputation? From your perspective, that is.
If you call kissing the ass of an elf a way to get your ranking, then sure.
Yeah.
And he's done plenty.
Sorry, I'm
Do you just have a thing against elves?
I have a thing against people that leave Martisha out here alone to face these gnolls by herself with just a few guards that took a liking to us.
Well, that is fair.
We have
It's just not their fault, though.
a corrupt government that doesn't care, which is bred to criminal organizations. That's the opportunity to take advantage of the people here.
Well, you are in a small town outside of the Ulkadian Empire's power. Did you guys ever think about going back south?
We go
I know you
east.
want to go to Imperia, but
We go east, we go through the desolation. We go north. We could maybe go to Smallborough and into the Wildwood. We could try to go south. Go to Salerme and sail across the Gulf, I suppose. All is very dangerous.
that is true. It's a dangerous world out there.
Here we are.
Well, I'll keep a close eye on this guy over here. Thank you for the information.
Takes his thumb and his index finger and he starts to rub his necklace, like as a nervous habit. And as he does, Maiden sits down next to Cal, big smile on his face. My friends, it would seem that you have brought back to us the lost cathedral. And for that I am so happy and grateful, and I just cannot reap enough praise upon all of you. Could I get some of that pork? Karaga rushes up and puts a bowl in front of the steward.
Can I try for general insight on the other people in the bar?
Sure.
Do they feel nervous or not?
So he's pretty good. Martisha isn't nervous, but she's definitely got an eye on him. Silas seems just unaware. She seems just like a happy-go-lucky, not really paying too much of a mind. Bax and Korga are nervous.
But you're curious how he brought that entire building back, right?
I would love to know every single detail.
Well, at least reward my friends here. They put forward quite the effort to bring it back. We were on the below for weeks, after all.
What can a steward such as myself offer to such powerful adventurers?
I'm sure they just appreciate gold as anyone else.
Gold can be done.
My thanks. Anyhow, I must ask, what happened when that temple disappeared? It's not normal for an entire structure to be transported to the below.
This is very true, and we have our best people now trying to uncover the mystery of why this disappeared. For I was not a steward or even part of this city when the church vanished.
Are there any rumors as to who or what might have caused this disaster?
There are rumors of a strange criminal organization that came upon some sort of large bell. And those
Bell?
those that were here when the cathedral vanished all said they heard the loud chimes of a bell, and then it was just gone.
Addictor, right, is the name of the guy.
Yeah.
It's the symbol of the bells.
Yeah. Tolls in.
Oh god.
Wait, like this? Uka's gonna pull out her bell. And she's gonna ding it once.
Is it the bell from the angel?
Yeah.
Go on. We're back into the boat.
Are you doing it? You dinging it?
I dinged it last time and nothing happened.
Yeah, but now you're not in the blow.
Oh no.
So you-
Oh, we're not. Are we going back to the fucking
No,
wall already?
So Ook, you ding the bell. Right? Yeah?
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
she doesn't
I'm-
know any better.
If I see her pull it out, I'm gonna grab it.
Okay, good luck. You're like 5 feet away.
You want to try to grab it?
Yeah.
Let's do a contested grapple. Athletics.
Oh god.
I mean,
It's been fun, boys. We're going back to the below.
Back with a 12.
I mean, to be fair, when she pulls it out, and if Varric sees it, and he goes like he makes a terrified face and like reaches out to stop me, I'd probably stop and just hold it still.
Maiden sees it and he just stands up, knocking the chair down behind him.
I
So
wouldn't ring that.
these criminals
Okay.
rung a bell of a dictator, the opposite of Resmer, in your city.
Oh. Well, it didn't sound that bad, but
This is
there you go.
this is
She'll
true.
put it
Yes.
down on the table.
May I have that?
Afraid not. That's at a
I'm
party
afraid
member's
not.
party.
Will
Yeah.
you?
It's not
We
mine.
want to do research on it, to say the least.
Uka's
but
gonna go
Don't worry, it's in good hands.
You are correct. It was a bell of a dictator. And I do believe that I know exactly who rang it. And I think I even know where it is being held.
Do you think it was, Oh wait, I actually don't know about that, so I can't say that. But, might I ask for the name of these people that are holding it? I might have to remove it from their grasp.
There is a museum. Aha! Aha! Ah! There's a museum in the middle of town. Ran by a being who we believe is part of the Killer Bees, the same criminal organization that rang the bell those 30 years ago. I've got information that the bell is in there, but every time I've sent men in to secretly search the museum to try to find where this bell is, none have been able to uncover it. Now, just knowing that all of you were able to return this cathedral, I was quickly able to put two and two together that maybe I could hire you all, or you all could assist in some way in getting this bell away from the museum.
Do you realize I'm naturally inclined to destroy this structure? Not return it, but utterly destroy this bell.
I think that would be also perfectly okay. We can just get it
I'm
destroyed.
afraid if you hire us, it will not be returned. It will be destroyed.
I do know that these artifacts can't be destroyed by just mere hammers or fire. We have to break the seals around the bell. And I may be able to assist in that. But I think we want the same thing here.
That could be helpful. I would have to ask the others, because, to be fair, they weren't necessarily cleansing that temple out of their own will. More or less the desire to escape the below. But if there was pay, perhaps they would agree.
You will absolutely be paid from the vaults of Galemoore itself. A good lump sum, because this is a dangerous, I would almost say covert mission.
It's far as you're concerned, we're not associated.
Exactly.
But remember, the pay would have to be exemplary for these people.
I'm gonna insight it to see if he said holding anything back.
Okay.
I mean, he's offering to
Not
pay,
plus-
and I'm out of a contract right now, so I'll go
Yeah,
for it either
same.
way.
Same, but I want to see.
So Maiden's gonna stand up with a 10. He seems true to his word. He tosses a bag on the table, pretty large coin purse, and you can hear the clanks inside the coin. For bringing back our cathedral. If you all agree, come to the town hall. Maybe say tomorrow, at first light.
I see.
We can discuss payment. Come through the back. We do not want to be
Nice.
known as associates.
Very well.
Literally going to go scout anyway.
Of course you were. I can give a bit of information that because we have tried many times to go inside this museum and find this bell.
Very well. Information will cover most of it. We have our own ways of scouting.
Snavy's 84, thanks
meet
for the follow.
Tomorrow. If all of our party agrees, and if we do not, we'll not be there at all.
Just before you begin, just understand that one, the owner of the museum is a very powerful mage, rivals even my own strength. Two,
Yes, but if he supports a dictator, I cannot ignore that.
Oh, I suppose I've seen better mages.
I'm sure the Royal College offers way better than what offers in this town.
the second thing that I can tell you is you can either try to find this bell and remove it during the day when the museum is open for hours, but it is a museum with people that pay and walk around, and there is guard. And I also know that at night the museum curator himself leaves very powerful traps and wards all across the museum as a way to deter and prevent theft, because there is there's many valuable items inside the museum besides the bell.
I care very little for any item other than that bell.
So I call
The fact that
Nick
it's in mortal hands is concerning. Also, I have information on the killer bees. You call them, right?
Yes.
Available as well. I want to know their weaknesses. If we're going in, we're going to need to know everything.
He stands up and he extends his draconic claw to give you a handshake. For those that are like sitting here watching, I mean, Cal is a very large Valthera, right? And then Maiden is almost just as tall and just as wide. These are like two massive beings going on for a handshake.
You've already intrigued the interest of a few of my members. I have to ask the others, though. Good day to you, though. We'll be there tomorrow if we accept.
Goodbye, Martisha. Goodbye, Maiden.
Also, might put some more guards around this end, will you? They got some good food to just fall to some random null attack.
Sure. Well, I mean, we were a little disorganized from today's events, but you can rest assured that while you all are here staying, the inn will be very well protected.
Thank you, sir.
Well, while we're here.
He walks out, and as he turns to the door, he gives a wave. And then he walks out the door and closes the door behind him.
So, what time of day is it?
Now it's getting pretty late. Sun's set. You probably put it at 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Well,
I'll just
really
mark
good at
for the
hiding in
record
the
that I don't trust that man not one pence.
Oh yeah, absolutely no.
What say you, Bax? Said to watch him, but do you believe he does have good intentions, or should we be weary of what he says? Uka's gonna say that to Martisha and Scylla as well, since they were just around, and assuming they heard the conversation.
Back says, I don't trust him one bit.
Well, there's no issue in taking his coin if we destroy that bell, or move it somewhere else.
I mean, with my insight check, when I put the bell on the table and he saw it, was he like, ooh, it's an addictor doorbell, or was he like, oh, evil? Probably can't tell with the 8 insight.
Yeah, with an 8, it's pretty tough to read.
I have a question, Lee. This is a stretch. What color were the scales of the Dragonborn that we killed in the dungeon?
They're green,
They
right?
were... The token was green, but they were white. And he's a storm.
Alright.
Oh, the Abishai thing?
Yeah, the Abishai was the white,
Yeah.
white Abishai.
Because I was thinking
Abishai.
it could have been like a corrupted Dragonborn.
Well, now that we're all established in an inn of some sort and can relax, I will admit that I know fuck all about the rest of you. You all seem to be acquainted with one another. How about you? I'll point to Varric. What's your whole ordeal in this?
That's good.
Mr. Rusco?
I work as a mercenary.
Oh, that's bloody uninteresting. That's like half of the
Hold on.
adventurers all over, like, Krolv itself. I can only imagine it's the same for the rest of the world. What about you, Mr. Golganthy? I'll point to Roach.
I'm searching for allies to help lead a revolt in Ignithar.
That I can respect. That is an honest answer, Mr. Rusco. Now, I granted your race is entirely, well, not entirely. That's a bit presumptuous of myself, being a softball. That
Wow.
you know that all Rusco are somewhat untrustworthy, but being from the below, I guess it's to be assumed. What about you, Miss Wular? You know, what's your whole deal in this?
I can already tell you would not be interested, so just go on. And while they do that, Uka's gonna walk out of the room and she's gonna go to Ren's room.
Yeah, she's allowed in.
Okay, so you go through the...
She's my bestie.
You went up the
Oh,
stairs.
that's bloody rude.
Oh shit, she was
This is my dad that just got off there. Sorry. Fucking dathers.
Guess we have majority agreement that we can help
Don't
these
give them any
people.
more spicy pork.
Would you like,
Rabbits shouldn't eat pork.
are you leaning towards taking this contract, Cal?
I could care less. I just want that bell gone.
What about
If it's
you,
able to
Mr.
teleport a church into the below, what else is it capable of?
Now, if I can also ask the Valthera, what is your stake in all this?
Truthfully, I don't even know what myself would ask. I don't even remember who I was. But I know for a fact that it would not allow that bell to exist in the mortal plane. Something capable of sending an entire structure of a holy church to the below is far too powerful to be in a mortal's hands.
As we have one right next to us.
I doubt that bell is any near times as powerful as the one that they hold at that museum.
Speaking of it,
I would not risk the life of any of yours if you do not wish to participate. I may come back when I'm stronger, if you guys disagree. But for now, if you just wish to move on, as long as the majority agrees, I will ignore it for now. But eventually, I will return here and take that bell from the grasp of a criminal organization.
I'm gonna stand up, say I'm gonna go scout the museum, and I'm gonna leave the inn.
Oh, buddy. Nice
Oh,
knowing
boy.
him.
Watch out for the lasers.
Check for traps.
I'm quite literally invisible in the dark, even
Then
for
you
people
should
that
be
have
able-
dark vision.
Good luck, my friend. Be
It's a
careful.
very
It's very bad.
busy museum with probably lots of torches.
Ten
We
at
should
night.
probably go tell.
Oh, I can't do it because I don't have it prepared.
I imagine Ook is already telling.
Never
Alrendi.
mind. I can't give you fortune's favor because I don't have it prepared.
Since
Hmm.
we're all traveling together, I want 4 out of 6 people to agree before we continue with this. At least.
I'll get
I
the
don't wanna-
answer of what you decide to do
Well,
after I get back.
I would suppose it would be irresponsible for such organizations to have access to such things, but if the goal is to destroy it, I would at least like to take some notes on its properties.
That's fine.
If that
Such a
is
thing does
agreeable,
not
then-
exist in this realm, however. You may take notes, though. Just
No?
try not to replicate the work.
Well, knowledge is a power of its own. But
Just-
I'm not really one to promote that of the below, especially having experienced it firsthand. So,
Just don't teleport an entire church to the below, and you'll be fine in my book.
well, it's not my problem. People cock up teleportation spells. I have to correct that when I get back to the Royal College. He's not even bloody listening as he walks off in the middle of a bloody conversation.
I listen,
That's
don't
twice
worry.
now that's happened to you.
I hear you.
I'll have you
Oh.
know, Varric, there is no respectful academics in this plane.
Boring story.
Don't worry, guys.
That is why every single professor in the Royal College is very upset all the time. They just
Johnny needs
didn't
some
get
water.
any bloody respect. They just get coin tossed at them for their bloody experiments, and they get told to fuck off. And then they throw their bloody apprentices into fucking teleportation spells that launch them into the fucking below, and then it's just a bloody mess. And
Everyone's sitting there listening to him.
So
Alright,
He's had
guys.
way too much ale.
as you
I
as you guys are
listen
like
to that.
spreading out, you guys you're walking upstairs, you can hear Dather just going on a rant. And then you open the door and you see Alrendi in her room.
Dallas, let's get you to your room.
just
No
because
more.
there's been a lot of bloody ale and I'm a tiny rabbit, there's no reason to judge me for the amount of alcohol I've ingested.
I guess we'll all go up to our rooms then. With Dather.
I'll have it know that Dathers protests the entire way to his bed.
As he should. I already messaged Metal about what she sees.
Yes.
Oh! Whoever wishes to share a bed with Cyril, may come with me.
Oh, bad.
I don't know where Ren's room is.
Bad I took the big room.
Oh, that one.
You can stay with me.
I'm
What?
gonna
You,
take this room right
Oh,
now.
that's.
The
I
bear
see.
out.
just take
I
it.
had no idea.
Can we lock this
That-
door?
Dathers
Lock
will
the
be
door.
content with wherever he's thrown by Cal.
This is a locked door.
Into a bed with a locked door.
Did you
You
lock
can
it?
unlock it. You can
Yeah.
unlock it when you're
Yeah.
sober.
You
You
locked
can unlock it when
it.
you're sober.
There's
Go to
lock.
the
Okay.
other room.
It depends on if Ook locks it or not. But
If you want to go outside too, you could go like out here. And then there's another door.
Yeah, I'll go that way.
I mean, she's
Alright.
standing there. She didn't lock it, so.
Cal will sleep on this bed And Cyril will just
Shit, there's like 3 beds.
do his thing with
What about
the
this?
bed.
There's 3 beds in here. What the fuck?
Ook is
Maybe
gonna
Jester?
walk into Ren's room and notice that she's on the floor doing her sun elf Ren things. Ritual stuff.
Okay.
She's seen quite a lot of it. Doesn't really phase her, but she'll respect it for what it is, and she'll knock softly when she enters.
That would
kinda
that would
get her out of
interrupt her. Yeah. And she'd look back and kind of be like startled, and then she'll see Ook, and then she'd calm down. It's fine. Come in.
Did not mean to startle you. I have come to convene with you, though. Seems as we found some information on that half-elf that you met in the museum earlier.
Oh. What is it?
If you are interested in it now.
Well, and she'd look back at what she was doing, and she would pick up the lament and smear the drawing with her fingers. And she'd be like, yep, now it's all right.
Are you doing all right, by the way?
Yes. Perhaps another time.
Does she look troubled or anything? Like,
Oh yeah.
she's still questioning from, I noticed, the shrine,
Yeah,
I guess.
she's still really troubled. But not angry, just like confused.
Who
Lost.
gets it? Got some inner conflicts, too. So she understands. She doesn't say anything more about that. So let's see. So in regards to this elf, I guess he. What was the Draconic's name again?
Enos?
Stewart?
Ines.
Yeah, that was his name. Oh, you call him Maiden?
Yeah,
Stewart Maiden.
Ines just came to the. That's better that way.
Why do I do this to myself?
How do you not think of this stuff
you wrote
when you're preparing it?
Because I'm not a
I'll
dirty
say,
bastard.
I'll say Cal asked Ook to ask for Rin's opinion before he went to bed on like
I guess you
the
kinda
situation.
Heard that implied when you said you wanted to ask everybody else.
Yeah.
So apparently to him, he thinks that this half-elf is part of the reason why this church was sent to the below in the first place. By this god named Dictor.
Yes, I am aware of him.
Apparently, they rung a bell, and that's what caused it to go to the below.
Can't just ring any bell to have that happen.
Well, maybe a very powerful bell.
How do they?
Regardless, it doesn't seem like anybody trusts this guy. Not the half-elf, but the Draconic.
Yes, Enos. I don't trust that fellow as well. I wanted your opinion about this. In the morning, I'm a little weak today, but in the morning I wanted to send a message to Prince Numis. And I wanted him to get involved with his, like, town, city, whatever this is. I get a very bad feeling about this Enos individual, and I'm not sure what Prince Numis could do. I don't even know what type of person he could be, but if we say something along the lines of your steward is trying to take the claim and fame of us bringing back the temple, you should come claim it for yourself for the renown and the notoriety. Perhaps he would show up and see the destruction that's happening.
Seems there's a lot of two-faced lying going on in this town. So it's possible he would be involved. Or he may be just a spoiled child prince that lives off the lavishes of his city and lets it wilt away under his power. Or this Enos fella has done something to him. Nobody's really seen him. It's kind of odd, isn't it?
Yes. I would know if the sending didn't reach him, though. So if I am
that's a
able
good
to get
idea.
a description of him, and then tomorrow we do a sending, and we would at least confirm if he's alive or not.
Well, I believe you can talk to Bax.
Mhm.
He seems like a trustworthy person. He also is from Intheria, like yourself. Right? Is that the sound?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't tell him that you were from Intheria.
Well,
I didn't think
not,
that he was telling stories about ships. I don't think he'd be very interested in that, so
not necessarily.
I'll leave it to you.
There aren't many sun elves in Etheria, let alone a family such as mine. But there are many humans involved with ships.
Well, you can talk to him regardless. Again, like I said, I think he's trustworthy.
Yeah,
But this Draconic guy, I don't know if he's looking out for the town, or if he has, its best intentions. And I don't know what's going on with this half elf, but if what this mine guy says is true, there is potentially a way to summon a Dictor or the Below somewhere in that museum, and it may be relevant to that artifact he was talking about earlier.
It might be unrelated, but I think we should figure out when that Nolaman arrived in town. Because if he is tied with this, Nolamans are created, they are not made. I guess that's the same thing. But somebody turned him. And if that was around the time of Edictor, maybe that could be his tie with the bell being in the museum. Maybe not.
All this talk of religion. I really need a cup of bark tea right now.
It's more like species creation, I suppose, but it's all bastardy.
It's a fine line. Perhaps, anyways, I think you should speak with Cal. He has a lot of speculations himself, and he wanted to talk to everybody more in detail in the morning.
What does everyone want to do? Get the bell, or destroy the bell, or get the Nolaman?
I don't think we quite know that. Do I know if Roach went to investigate this museum, or did he just go off on his own?
You saw him leave,
Can
so
I?
you'd assume because you know him pretty well.
I can only assume that Roach went to go look into this himself.
Oh,
So
well, I do
hopefully,
hope he gets back.
on his return, if he does, we will learn more.
If he
I'll
does.
die in my first step on the log.
Boom, fireball. I have a question. Because I'm proficient in religion, and my family's all religious, and blah blah blah. Would I felt some sort of evil energy when I was close to Xiang's work desk?
No,
Uh,
no, nothing really jumped out at you.
Just all magic. Okay, because we were in the blood, so.
Just a little bit of
Alright.
magic, but nothing that would like give you pause or make you feel like he's a bad person.
Magic, so.
Yeah.
All right. Except for he didn't want to shake my hand, that bitch. Okay.
You
Alright.
offended him with your eye of Almadoon.
He offended Almadoon.
Yeah, Galko said you could try to detect evil, cause it's like conspicuously next to him.
I need to get that
Yeah.
spell prepared, please. That's a level 1 spell.
Can't wait
Also,
till we go to
just
the
so you
museum
know,
during the day.
did
Funny.
I did acquire a bell off this angel's body. I didn't think much of it, but apparently it's related to Edictor himself.
Do you have it? Can I see it?
I don't have it on me now. I gave it to the group.
Well,
as
did
Did
my
anyone pick it off the
interest in
table?
it.
I would have taken it.
Yeah, somebody would have picked it up, I hope.
Wow.
You
just took it off the oot.
Well, do you know who grabbed it?
I can't say. It's either Varric or Cal. Dather seemed a little out of his mind. And I left him at that, so you have to go talk to them.
Don't really want to talk to them right now. I'll do it in the morning. I think it's very important that
They
some
do
people
something
are-
to anger you.
No, I just find them a little annoying. Especially right
okay.
now. I'm really tired. It's low tolerance level.
Very well.
Right. I think I'm really worried about individuals succumbing to the power of the bell or being thrown into curiosity with it. I want to get it in the morning. I want to study it
You're
before
ringing
the
Beric's
rabbit
room.
gets his hands on it.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I could retrieve it for you now.
Oh, actually, that would be very nice. Would you do that?
I will do that. Ook is gonna go talk to Varric and Cal and find the bell.
Nope, the door's locked.
Try it now.
Oh, I open door.
Cow's laying in bed. Cyril's standing in front of you.
Ook smash.
I hear a
I
doorknock.
love it. I love it so much. What is this, Derek?
Yes!
Shit.
Ook.
That bell I put on the table. Do you have it?
I believe Varric took it with him. You can find him in the rooms above the stables, I believe. Just head down there and the big doors. They should lead you to the inn.
Of course,
Above
you would
the
have a room
stables.
closest to the stables.
I threw
I
you over
know,
there.
right? What a fucking animal.
I'm sure that smell comforts him.
I have to use the restroom pretty quick.
All right, I thank you. You have a good night. And then Book is gonna go to the next door. She's gonna go find Varric.
I put you there.
Okay, I don't know where this is. Okay. Just doors open? All right.
It was closed.
I guided you.
Okay.
Yes.
May I enter?
Of course. What's up?
That bell, do you have it?
I do. The one you tried ringing?
Well, I did not know what it is. It was just an instrument. I like music. Didn't know it had evil intentions.
Do you wish to see it? You're not gonna ring it, right?
I'm not going to ring it. I know what it is now. I need to take it
Okay.
back, though.
As long as you don't ring it, I'm fine with it.
Okay. I will not ring it.
Trust
I'll give
me.
it to Ook.
As you hand it to her, she slips and it falls and it goes ding.
Wouldn't you have to, like, intentionally ring it for it to work?
No. Acrobatics check now.
It's like a genie's lamp.
So you're going back to Arendi with it?
Thank you, Varric. Yeah, she's gonna go back to Ren.
Whoosh.
Fast travel.
She's gonna carry it very carefully this time.
I'm gonna ask
No,
Ook
it
as she
just-
walks past my room.
By chance, didn't ring when she had it on her the whole time.
What do you want the bell for, might I ask?
I did not want it. This is for Ren.
Are you guys planning on doing something with it?
I mean, I am not.
Is Rin
I
trying
do not have to worry.
to do something with it?
I'm a cleric. It's fine.
She's a follower of Almadoon. She's not gonna do anything stupid.
If you're analyzing it, do you mind if I come? I'm quite curious as to what it does myself.
She's indisposed right now.
Oh my god.
For real.
Very well.
For real though.
If
She
you
is.
find anything interesting, let me know. I'll
I
come
can't
check
say
it
she
out.
has a troubled mind because I'm giving her a bell of a dictator. I don't think he'd be comfortable with it.
Well,
Dathers will step out very drunkenly.
God.
Can you people please bloody keep it down? People are trying to bloody sleep.
Question.
Hey, I'll go back
How
in this
long
room.
did it unlock the door?
anyhow, if you found anything interesting, just knock 3 times and I'll come check it out.
I will do that.
Cal will go back to resting.
All right, Ook enters the room And she hands the bell to Ren. She holds it out. Carefully.
I take it and I'll sit on the bed with it. Does my tether sense pick up anything from it?
Very, very faint on the bell.
Okay, so if I did identify, it wouldn't really help anything.
No, it's not like a magic item, but it is magical.
Okay, that's cool. All right, I would like to examine this pretty closely and try to understand the idiosyncrasies of the creation of the spell. What I'm looking for is if there's any markings, religious markings that I could notice that would like help me gain a better understanding of the bell, as well as I want to identify some sort of weakness, and what I'm thinking about is doing the cleansing ceremony on it in the morning, or two negatives like cancel each other out. I wanted to maybe also or cleanse the angel blood if I could do that, and have the angel blood cancel out the bell. But I didn't know if that would work, so that's what she's kind of like trying to understand with the bell. Gets an idea.
Did you hear the dog?
No.
She's dreaming behind me. She's trying to run.
Aww.
She's like, "Meow." Looking at the bell, you kind of turn it around. Inside the bell, where the
Do I need heat?
sound is there's scripture that runs around the inside. It's tough to make out, but this is some sort of communication device.
Is it active? Does it need like an activation?
It doesn't look active.
I didn't know.
There's
Only one way to find out.
Does it have a pair? It probably has a pair. Like a walkie-talkie.
in terms of weakness, you look like if you just smashed it hard enough, it would probably be destroyed. But you're not sure what the effects would be if it was destroyed. Like it might just destroy it and be gone. It might just be like smashed, but
Also,
still usable.
Since Ook got that bell off the angel, has it changed in appearance or anything since?
Yeah, it looks the same.
Okay.
The demonic bell.
Okay. I'm assuming that this examination would take some time, so that's what she would take out her tree bark from her pocket and give it to Ook. That's your tree bark back.
Oh, she will gratefully take it.
The only one I have.
Are you okay if I leave you alone with this thing? Now that I know what it is, it makes me a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, she would tell you it's probably communication of some sort, communication device. Yeah, I'll be fine with it. I will be sure to wrap it up so that if it does move somehow, it won't make a noise.
I was gonna go make some bark tea. Would you like some?
No, I am quite all right. But you're more than welcome to share my.
Okay. And I know you don't want to see him, but I'm going to let Cal know I'm going downstairs so he can keep an eye on you if you need anything.
Why does Cal need to keep an eye on me?
He's a friend, Ren. It's okay.
And I'm
But
all
I'll
right.
leave you to it. Ook is gonna walk away.
Cyril just gives you like a wide smile.
Ook is gonna knock on the door 3 times.
Immediately.
Really loud for dathers.
Yes. Something interesting happened?
Nothing of interest, just more of this edictor stuff, but I was going to go downstairs. If you can keep an eye on the room.
Okay.
She still wishes to be alone, but if you could do it for me, just keep an eye on her.
Yeah. Cyril will let me know if anything interesting happens in the hallway or in the area.
Thank you.
He's always awake if you haven't noticed.
You're a good kitty. Resmir would be proud.
All right. I was gonna go back. Alright,
Bloody hell.
we'll
What
still
time
stay
is
watch for all
Go
of us.
back in your room, rabbit. Ook is gonna like push him into his room.
She's
Shut the door. He's gonna go downstairs and make herself some tea.
Okay.
Dather's just gonna stare at the door for like 10 seconds and then crash back in the bed.
Would detect magic help with the spell? Not identify necessarily, but detect magic.
It is magical. You're looking for the magic type?
Probably necrotic. Care about the type. I'm not Dather's.
If you make that bell explode and spawn a demon, Ren.
I'm not gonna destroy
I swear.
it tonight.
Hey, you could ding it and just see what happens too.
No. Fucking communication device, man.
So while the 5 of you are resting in the inn, I got all of you on the map just so you can see, but Roach is the one that's here.
All right.
I'm too scared.
Get this bread.
So it is dark because it is dark out. As you walk up to the same museum that I described earlier today,
Beautiful roll.
you can see the doors are now closed. 2 guards stand in front of the doors, although they look very bored. The streets are a little busy, somewhat busy. People are stumbling home from the bars. You can hear laughter and drinking. But you cautiously approach this large museum. In front of you, you'll see a couple windows. The windows are closed, but you can sort of peek through. And then you have the front door that's up here. And then the iron wrought fence that wraps all the way around.
I'll hop the fence and try and watch out for traps since I know they're there.
So you jump the fence into this very well kept, like manicured lawn with bushes and trees. Small flower beds run across the sides here.
Peek in the window.
Zoom in just a bit on the stream here.
All right.
So peeking into the window, you can make out what looks to be like a staircase that leads up to the second floor. There's a couple display cases, but from here it's hard to tell what's inside. But you can see this looks like some sort of room in the museum where they keep kind of smaller things.
Is this just a one-story building, or
It's a 2-story building. You're looking through the window on the first floor, and you can see the
I'm gonna-
stairs here.
are there windows on the second floor?
Looking up, yeah, there are windows on the second floor.
I'm gonna climb up and try and look through some of them, just in case I need that.
Cool. Looks seems pretty good. You scale up the wall. There are 2 windows in similar spots on the second floor here. When you look through those 2 windows, you'll see a staircase that leads downward, and you see a collection of mummified sarcophaguses that line this room.
Is there anything in that room that says it's prepping to be shown, or is it just look like a private room?
It looks like another private room that has like a very scabbard waste feel, like a lot of artifacts or like magical items that would come from the desert.
All right. I'm gonna climb up onto the roof very slowly.
Okay.
And then I'm guessing there was more windows on the other side of the building that are in similar positions.
Mhm.
I'm gonna creep my way over there and keeping an eye on traps because I'm assuming they're everywhere if it's a fucking archmage.
Yeah, so you would see on top of the roof, there is a large glass window. And I'm going to put you in the room just to kind of show you what it looks like. Because
Alright.
you would look straight down into this room.
Alright. Do I catch anything of interest in there?
Okay, so looking down, it looks like it's a little courtyard. There's looks like a peaceful little place for people to sit. There's a fish pond tucked away in the center here. And you would also be able to see through a window to the side that goes through. It opens up into an exhibit that looks like it's from the Queberan jungles. You can see a large Triceratops skeletal figure strewn apart. There's more display cases that wrap around the side. And then where the Triceratops is, there's a second floor that's above it. So kind of more on your level there.
Alright.
I should be kill this fly. Got him.
Alright. I'll creep over. To the other set of windows, if I can.
That gotta be gone. So now you're looking down on the very top here. There's another moonlight that looks directly on top of this this dinosaur. If you come to the back here, you could look down, and you would see there's like a back door. There's a couple windows. Looking to your right, through the windows, you would see that this is like a little cafe area, like an eating area. And to the left, this looks like a private room.
Are these windows solid or are any of them openable?
They look openable. They might be locked from the inside, but looks like you could maybe pry something, kick it up.
Yeah. I'll probably lower myself down in the back if I don't see any guards. And is this building pretty dark, or are they keeping it well lit?
It's pretty dark.
Alright, I'll creep down then.
So as you drop down, looking through the window, which gives you a very nice look into this room. There's a staircase that leads down to like some sort of basement. The furnishing here gives off sort of like an office feel. There's a large, well-made rug. There's a couple of very comfortable looking cushioned couches. A little desk sits in the corner and a bookshelf. And then there's a door that you can sort of make out the top there.
Can I examine the windows for traps here?
Yeah, make investigation. With a 24, it is heavily trapped.
Any chance I would know how to disarm the traps?
On the inside of the windows, so not where you are, but on the inside, you can see these little, almost like circular mechanical devices. So you'd have to find a way to get your fingers in through the window and then try to deactivate them that way. This looks like something that you've heard about, but you've never really seen, in that if something were to open that door to your north, it would be like Mission Impossible. There would be lasers that would shoot across the room.
Would I be able to pick lock these windows and try and get the systems?
You can try.
Fuck it.
Give me a thieves' tools. That fly on the wall was Roach.
Exactly. That's gonna be me.
Oh no.
Foreshadowing. That's how you know Brews is a good writer, you know?
The tools is going to be D20 plus my
Dex plus proficiency. Yeah.
Plus Dex.
Yep. It's 17.
Damn.
You slowly peel back a little bit of this window, and then you hear the lock unlock from the other side.
Can I try and pry the window open a little bit to try and get at that mechanism?
Bring up the window just a bit. You can see the two little bulbs on the side there. As the window opens up, the lasers shoot across the floor. And then on the other window, you see two more lasers. The opposite window. They all make lines across the room.
All right. Is it just all across the room, or is it on the across the floor?
So you'd have one going like this to the other side, about 2 feet up. One going like this, about 2 feet up. Then you'd have two come from the other side that are about 6 feet up.
Alright, and there's none over the stairs, right? Hmm. Can I try and make my way through?
Yeah, you want to try to enter the room?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the one time I'll be able to do this, and it might get me killed.
Enter the room very, very cautiously to avoid these traps. Now, every step that you take is a 5-foot step until you deactivate the nodules with thieves' tools. You have to make
Can
you have to make an acrobatics check to avoid touching the laser.
The two on my side, am I able to deactivate?
Yeah. You want to give them a go?
Guessing a roll for each of them. God damn.
An 11 is a fail.
All right, what's gonna go?
So as you're
Bro.
standing in this room trying to deactivate this trap, you hear, and a creature that you can't see makes 2 slam attacks against you.
Oh no.
Beautiful.
This-
Miss.
What do you do? Roll initiative. The invisible stalker's right here,
Oh, it is a stock. Great.
but he is invisible.
Well, to be fair, I'm technically invisible too, unless he has blind sense. Because I know how to hide in the dark. Gloomstalker.
Mm-hmm.
Goddamn bug.
So you are up. He doesn't know you're there.
Disengage. I'm gonna go further in. Fuck it.
Okay, which way are you going?
To the stairs.
If there's a laser.
You will trigger the laser. Unless you roll
To get out of it?
acrobatics.
Oh no.
Son of a bitch.
Ah!
Fuck.
Alright, hold on.
Oh my god, just get out.
$21 radiant
21
damage.
Beautiful.
So the laser burns you as you run through it, searing some of your leg, leaving these large pus-like wounds as they kind of scale over. And you should look down this long staircase. The invisible stalker attached to you now because you triggered the trap that when you try to deactivate it. So the stalker automatically like latches onto you with the
I went through the fucking laser. Did he take some damage from that shit?
He hasn't moved since he spawned.
It's attached to him.
Yeah, so when you tried to deactivate the trap, you triggered it.
Yeah.
And since you triggered it, he automatically is summoned and stalks you. Basically how it works. So as long as you're on the same plane with his faultless tracker, he can find you no matter what.
Beautiful.
So looking down the staircase, with your dark vision, it goes down about 45 feet and then it immediately turns and it looks like some stonework into a basement.
Well, with the rolls that I'm getting now, I'm probably gonna die if I try for the laser. So fuck it, we're going all in.
You going down?
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Dead.
I disengaged. I moved 5 feet. I'm moving 25 in.
Okay.
Going down.
Do you have an extra character?
Oh yeah, I have one plan.
Okay. It's really sad.
He takes 19 damage as he rushes through the line at you on his turn.
I'm not done with my turn yet. I still have a bonus action dash.
Oh, I thought you dashed down to the bottom.
I had 25 feet down.
Gotcha. So you're halfway down the stairs?
Yeah, and then I'll rush down to the bottom.
So when you touch the bottom, as soon as your foot connects, make a deck save.
Fuck you!
You succeed!
Fuck you!
You step onto the pressure plate. The pressure plate goes down, and as it does from the sides, these large, like darts shoot out from the sides. You're at the bottom of the staircase. I'm not going to show the map, but there's a long hallway in front of you. The long hallway goes 60 feet, 30 feet to your right is a door, and then 50 feet to your left is a door. So it's this one long hallway that ends 50 feet, 30 feet, and there's a 5-foot gap from the very back. And then the invisible stalker on its turn, it has 50 feet movement speed.
Jesus.
So I think I'm 55 out.
So he's 5 feet behind you. He's going to... Can you see invisible creatures?
I don't believe so.
Okay. You're up.
Well,
How are you gonna get out once you get there?
you know what? Mistakes are always made. I'm gonna take out. I'm gonna put my hand behind my back, grab the Sword of Verdict, and heal myself with a command for D8 plus.
Sure.
It's so suspenseful.
Pretty solid.
And then, would you require my bonus action for looking for traps while moving down this hallway?
Investigation. Or action.
It was a dart trap?
Yeah, the pressure plate you stepped on was a dart trap. As soon as you hit the very bottom of the stairs. Now you're in this you're in a 5-foot hallway that stretches down. 30 feet on the right, there's a door, and then 50 feet to your left is a door. It's just a long stone corridor.
30 feet up my right. So I'll look for traps while moving towards that door somewhat quickly.
Yeah, make investigation. Eleven.
Advantage.
You want to use advantage?
Yeah.
He's gonna need advantage again. Where's Prophet?
Okay. So moving down the corridor, you stopping at the first door. You want to keep going?
That's just the first door. Are there a couple more down the hallway?
Yep.
I
So
have 90 feet of dark vision.
So you can see on the right, 30 feet down the stairs, or 30 feet down this hallway, there's one door. So it'd be like there. And then 50 feet, there's another one to the left. So you
Roach.
get one on the right,
not
one on the left.
Shit yet.
Calico gives
Oh,
Roach
on the
advantage.
one on the right.
Wow, thanks, Calico.
Yeah, I'll open that first.
So as you rush up to the door, with a pretty good sense of what you're looking for traps, you rush up, you stop, and you see that the door to your right is locked with an arcane lock, which is a magic spell.
Gonna need now.
I think that's all my movement for that turn.
So to open a spell with an arcane lock, this is pretty in your wheelhouse, so you would know that there can be like a password, like a code word that suppresses the spell, then you can just open it. Otherwise, it's impassable unless it's broken, dispelled, or suppressed in some way.
All right.
So is your 30 feet?
Wait, so if he guesses the code word, he can unlock it?
If you can guess the code word, yeah. Or you have to dispel it, or you have to use like a knock spell or something. Yeah.
So, do I get to go again, or is it swiping at me?
So the stalker is invisible. So because you can't see him, he makes these attacks at advantage.
But isn't
Can you
Roach-
see?
Can you see?
Yeah,
Roach?
can you see Roach still?
I never re-stealth. And he knows exactly where I'm at.
Yeah, so because the stalker has faultless tracker.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
You just hear behind you,
Hit 18.
and this invisible being just hits you hard on the back of the head, and then hits you hard in the side, almost like wrapping around to your throat. The roach.
Get out of that roach.
Yeah, fuck it, it's worth a shot. I'm going to use I'll disengage. And then I'm going to rush down to the farthest end of the hallway I can get 60 feet.
Okay. So you want to go towards that left door? Like the far left door?
Yes.
Gotcha. So that'll be 20 feet from you. You get to the door.
I'll open it. If I can. Or look at it. And then probably keep going forward for 40 more feet.
So there, after this left door, there's 5 feet, and this is the entire basement.
Okay.
So as you
Would I have enough to look at that?
yeah, so looking at the door, it looks identical to the second door. Now, I'll give you your investigation. This one is also arcane locked. You're in the private study of Xiyang.
Alright. So, how many feet was that?
20 to get to where you are.
I'm going to use command again.
Nine heal.
Alright, I think that's its turn now.
So you rush down the hallway. You get to the door. You stop. You can see the arcane sigils blocking this door. And as you turn, the invisible stalker swings twice. 16 and 21.
Hit.
14.
Yes.
So to get from here to the stairs, you're looking at 50 feet.
Alright, I'll disengage and then bonus action dash and or run up there, 60 feet away.
Gotcha. The stalker moves. So you would be. You know where the pressure plate is at the bottom of the staircase, and since you had a little bit extra movement, it was easy for you to jump up onto the stairs and like avoid it. So you're 10 feet up the staircase here, and you know that the stalker is coming for you.
It's its turn now.
It's your turn.
Yeah, it's your turn. The stalker, I can't. If you dash, I can't catch you.
Oh.
1 second, it just kicked me from the game.
Server problems? Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Run to the end, boy.
Mm-hmm.
So it is. I mean, it is possible for you to get to the top of the stairs, avoid that laser, and jump through the window.
Well, yeah, that was my
Could
plan.
he?
But you gotta.
Could he jump? Could he jump from the stairs area to the window and then get the fuck out?
Well, I still have to go through the laser.
Mm.
I'm going to go up and double dash out.
All right. Make acrobatics.
Yeah.
Yeah, make acrobatics on the laser.
Yeah, I have to pull my sheet up again.
Oh, you're not. I gotcha. Ah, nice. So you jump over the lasers, landing next to the window where you came in. And as you dash up and jump, just behind you, you can just hear. So you'd be here.
So how far is it to get up there?
It'll take all 60 of your feet to get there. So you would all 60 feet to run up to here, jump over the lasers, and land right on the windowsill.
Alright, good thing I'm a rogue.
Yeah, and then the stalker does its thing.
I get an extra 30 feet. I get double dash.
So now you're at the window.
Alright, if I leave, can I shut the window behind me? Well, no, he'll know it's still unlocked anyway, so fuck that. I'll leave and I'll just dash away.
Okay. So you dash away from this mansion. Do you want to dash all the way to the end?
Gonna have combat.
Knowing this thing is following me, I'd probably lead it around for a while.
Would you know it's following you outside of the mansion or museum?
I would assume it was.
Do you want to like run around the city? Like keep dashing around
I
the
would
streets?
probably be leaving through the outskirts.
Sure.
Be out on the plains.
Sure. So you run around for a bit. You're able to, with your roguelike powers, dash around for a little while, yeah? And you don't feel its breath. You're not sure if it's still following you or not.
I'm going to stay outside for the night. Because I don't know if what I did means it's tracking me or not. Like, or whoever summoned it is tracking me.
CSI Erenel.
Baba.
Dodo. So, where would you want to like pause? Do you want to pause inside Galemoore? Or do you want to pause by the inn?
I might. I'll make a quick note once I feel safe of saying that there's 2 locks that probably require a passcode and that his study is trapped all hell. And I'll give it to the innkeeper to give to them. And then
So
I would probably stay away.
So you're going to go
Just
back
so-
to the inn, give it to the innkeeper, then run away?
Yes. Just to lead it, or just in case whoever is trying to find me or whatever.
What he's thinking.
So as you're in the inn, you rush into the inn. As you do, Marticia is sitting there at the table. It's very late at night now, so Sattler would be gone. Bex is still up behind the bar. They're just kind of chatting back and forth. You rush into the inn. Marticia's standing there. She looks like a little bewildered as you run in. As you look like all beat to hell. Oh, are you? What happened?
I will be fine. I will need you to give this note to my friends.
Okay, I can do that. What would you? And then bam, bam.
I was dashing all the way here. Fuck this thing.
As soon as you draw,
one.
as soon as you fall unconscious, the stalker disappears.
Very good.
He just falls like unconscious in front of him.
Yeah, so
I
so
don't even realize.
Marticia's like talking to Roach, and all of a sudden Roach just goes, ah, and just falls. And then you hear upstairs in the second floor, get down here quick! Something's wrong with your friend.
All right.
Cyril will alert Cal.
Am I still down here drinking tea by
Calm
chance?
down.
He comes in.
I would have been out for a couple hours. You were.
Oh, that's
I'm a heavy tea drinker. What can I say?
Oh, the sigils
Cal
are
is
all
army.
fucked.
Cyril is
Fucking
always
wrong.
awake, and Cal can
Oh, bloody hell.
Cyril in a moment.
What's going on?
You rush downstairs, you see Roach unconscious and just like bleeding out.
Do I have enough time to do? Oh fuck it! I could just do Cure Wounds.
Yep, same.
So Roach, you wake up,
Wait.
bloodied on the floor.
Yeah.
There's a bloodied note in his hand.
So, you accidentally got caught, huh?
Well, that's not surprising. I did tell Ren this earlier in the night. Guess at least he made it back, huh?
Yeah.
This far.
Back in one
Quite
piece.
a
So
few
what
traps
happened?
there. Went to investigate and broke in, and there are quite a few traps there.
Anything useful?
Why were you down when we came to? Why were you on the floor, collapsed?
Things are chasing me.
Things? What
So-
kind of?
Were you
What?
tracked?
So, hear me out. Hear me out. Just
Oh, Tathers.
one bloody second. Just
Now, I don't have time for this. I
What?
have to say.
what in the bloody hell were you doing? First off,
So I'm going to give a description of the traps I found and the locations, saying I was scouting, and then in case they continue to follow, I'm going to be wandering the outsides of Galemoore for a while.
I'm going to try this on him then.
It doesn't really hit anything. He seems safe from the
Good.
stalker.
Okay.
No, my friend. You need to rest. You're not gonna survive a minute out there. I could care less if they track us.
I
will
mean,
be
we
fine.
already bloody dropped a cathedral on their faces, so what is the bloody threat to us to begin? I
If
want
they
to go
start
to bed.
the Cathedral, they probably know we're part of this little thing going on. Just go rest, my friend. Don't worry about it.
That is fair.
Me and Cyril will protect you.
By the way, I'm a softpaw, and the alcohol is very potent.
Go to bed, you drunkard.
I'm not a bloody drunkard. Maybe, perhaps a lightweight.
Come on, Mr. Rabbit. Ook is gonna escort him to his room.
Would-
I'll have you know that I protest.
Yes, yes.
Cyril,
Eh,
approach up to my
Tell me
room.
all about it in the morning.
Would Lesser Restoration do anything for him? Because I have that prepared.
It's already too late. I threw him in his room.
Roach
Sure,
is fine.
why?
He's just he has a 1 level exhaustion, and he's just hurt.
Yes.
Go to bed, Roach. Cyril will watch the tavern. Don't worry. If they come for us, we'll know.
All right. I'll make my way to the outside of the inn for that one outside thing, and then I'll just run off.
Brr.
So Z's not gonna be able to be here the next game. So he's
Yes.
trying to get away from you guys so you guys can play
Yes.
without him.
Gotcha.
Is what he's doing. He can't.
Before he departs, Ook is gonna open her bug pouch and offer it to him. You are a crazy bug. Here you go. Just eat some of those.
Listen
to
up.
make you feel better.
A bug for a bug.
Yeah.
So don't worry, guys.
It's a buggy bug world.
I'll prepare fine traps. It's all right.
I tried to give a good description of where they are, like 2 between each window. Doors trapped if you try to open it.
I
Arcane
mean, you
locks
could
on
have wrote
both
us
doors.
out a map. Can you write?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you can probably
Oh
draw.
yeah, what do you think the bloody note is?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Keep,
is that
keep
a
in mind
map?
too, his description, he only pretty much saw one room in the basement
Yes.
before it all
That's
went to crap.
Yes.
So it's not like a whole lot. He just he got a little bone there because it's arcane lock and he had to find the passcode to get to the doors.
It's probably a big
So he
door.
just screwed it. It was-
That's what I was thinking.
yeah.
Sounds like the job for a sober wizard.
Until you realize
Might
knock
take
out
you a few days
all the
to
fucking
recover.
guards.
So the idea around the heist is you guys kind of go into the museum during the day, scout it out, kind of see where stuff's at, and you either come back at night or you try to do it during the day when people are, you know, walking around. If you take the heist, you don't have to take the heist either. You can just go about fighting gnolls or go anywhere else.
That's true.
Codeword Wren, we have a white eagle at section 5.
What the fuck is going on?
Hello, right now.
Dather's asleep.
Dad, this is a lightweight, and he is resting at the moment.
We already roleplayed his dream in the Discord chat.
Did you? I have to check it out. So that's the game for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed what happened. A little bit of combat. You got to see a new city. I'm gonna mute you guys quick because
All
I
they
do
just
sign off.
do is Drax.
So my next game is on Monday with Rise of Harlock. I also have a stream on Tuesday with a haunted house for living Erenel. And then Thursday is the weekly update. If you're in the Discord, well, I guess it's technically Sunday now. A little bit later today, on Sunday, the poll before the poll goes out, and everyone can vote on the next theme. We'll see if the next game for this campaign is on. Trying to make it pop up. I think it's the 8th. Not Saturday, but the Saturday after that. So if you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. Good night.